just tell me, could you get it off? In the aftermath, oh, would you leave it all out on the table now? Before the dust settles down, 'cause right before the sunrise, I can see the fear in your eyes. You brought it disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now, but I turn around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. You and me, we're going and we're going ahead. I'm coming at you like a bull. All I see is red. Fire in my righteous eyes. You can't hide. I'm the light illuminating every shadow up. I'm coming for you. I can see it that you're running off. I've been reading the signs. I feed the fear in your mind. You thought it disappeared for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now, but I turned around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Yeah, listen up, I got the holy light at my command, and I got trouble for you in my right hand. 'Cause you've been left, now won't feel right, so justify. I won't let the people down, gonna raise them high. We're getting louder every day, we're amplified. Stunning with the light, you're gonna wanna be on my side. It's I'm coming for you, yeah, you know it. Full speed ahead, yeah, yes, I'm coming for you, yeah, you know it. Full speed ahead. Disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now, but I turned around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now, but think again. Full speed ahead.
Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? Hope you're all good. It's good to see ya. We've been off for a couple of days, man. Trying to have a little rest. We've had stuff to do. We've been trying to rest up a little bit, give the voice a rest. My throat has been shredded for like the last week or so. I think I've got, like, I forgot what it's called now. It's a form of laryngitis, but it's brought on by strain. It's too much yapping, guys. Too much yapping for even my own good. I stalled so hard. I stalled my vocal cords. So yeah, we're back now. We're back. We're gonna obviously, you know why we're here today, chat. You know why we're here today, and I am very much excited. We've been waiting for this for a while, right? We have been waiting for a while. I can't wait to get into it. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to give everybody a chance to get in first, so we'll hang out for a little bit, let everybody get in, and then we're going to get at this. I know there's a couple of people asking me to wait a little bit, but we'll let everybody get in anyway. So we'll chill for a few moments and then we're going to get into it, man. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Really looking forward to it. I know a lot of you guys have probably already seen it. Hopefully it lived up to expectations because last year was amazing. So I'm hoping that this is just as good, if not better, right? Hopefully. But how did you guys have a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend anyway? And a good start to your week, I guess, as well. I do apologise for being a little bit inconsistent these like last 7 to 8 days, but try and get back into the grind now and get things locked down. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. But I'm really looking forward to this, man. I'm genuinely excited. But let me get chat up a second. Hold up. Let me just make this a little bit quieter. For some reason, it's super loud for me. All right. Let's get chat up. Yo, Apollo, Noob, welcome to the stream. Guys, if you are, like, wanting me to delay a little bit, don't worry. We're going to get into it in a bit. We ain't going to get straight in. We want to let everybody come in first. So, but postpone it to the next day. Don't know if we can do that. Elben, welcome. Dorf, welcome to the stream. Joshua, Heinshell, Leo. Shout out to you guys in the chat right now. New Type, Zera, The Tsar, Andy, Yazcraft, Alpha GB as well, B2. Madao, welcome to the stream. Virgon, how's it going? Acceptor, Reju, welcome to the stream. Mr. Isa, welcome to the stream. Marjan, welcome. What's going on, Mohammed? What's going on, T? Shimaro, welcome. Minman, how's it going? BS, welcome to the stream. I saw that, dude. I saw that. It sucks, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it sorted. I do believe he's had it reported, yeah, so it got took down. It sucks, man. He did message me because he asked me if I could help him out at all, and I did try and reach out to somebody who I knew used to work at YouTube, but they don't work at YouTube anymore, so they couldn't even offer me any help, and they just said to go through the typical routes that everybody goes to. And when it comes to YouTube, unless you're like a massive channel, it's like talking to a wall, man. It is like talking to a wall. So hopefully Renegade can get that sorted. One of the good guys as well, man. It sucks to see that. I was really sad to see that when he messaged me, actually. I stopped myself from watching it on my own too many times so I don't get sick of the songs. What's going on, Kino? Welcome to the... It is the Pixel Tree. The Pixel Tree. When you try and install using eTool's behavior, right? What's going on, Kikat? Welcome. Where are we? Ducklord, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Easy. Hello. This AS has solidified my need to see one input. That good, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Next year, guaranteed to be fine with Somniomancer. Okay. Apple Pie, welcome to the stream. What's going on, Val? Guys, as well, we've got like 130 people in here already. If you haven't already, guys, drop a like on the stream. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes within like the first 10, 15 minutes of the stream. That'd be insane. Thundercat, welcome. Lefasu, how's it going? Hello from Norway, Dr. Kronos. Well, hello to Norway. Shout out to you guys. No, you're not right, Light Zeus. We're gonna obviously like let everybody get in first, and we'll get things going. We won't like go straight into it because I know then people will be like, damn man, I missed the start and stuff. Let me give you a concert overview. Saw you change your stream content in real time. Yeah, I was set up to do some of the event today and play like check out you like. And then I saw in my sub feed, I was like, holy shit, it's on YouTube. All right, scratch that. We're watching the concert. Yeah, I agree, BS. Hopefully. What happened to Renegade? He got his YouTube channel hacked, and then obviously what hackers usually do, they try and hack other people, so they typically set up live streams for crypto or Tesla for some reason. That seems to be a real one that seems to be the thing. I don't know why. And they do a stream as if they're like streaming an official Tesla stream, and then obviously they want you to click links and you get basically to hack more people. It's really shitty. Sucks to see, man. I understand it, right? It's to make money, but it's oh man, it's just sucks, right? Sucks. Spoiler song. Oh, songs are all fire. Okay. Are you really not nice YouTube if you haven't been hacked? So many people on YouTube, you've grown so much, King. Yeah, we've been killing it recently on YouTube, actually. Shout out to the Arknights community, man. It's all down to the AK community, if I'm honest. We're vibing today. Yes, we are. No Rose today. Yeah, I know. It was either attempt to try and squeeze it in on the weekend, which I think it would be difficult, because I'm hoping Friday I get my new car. So, going to be a bunch of stuff I need to get sorted out. It might be Saturday as well. So the weekend might be a little bit awkward, and I didn't want to leave it another week. So yeah, no rose. Definitely no rose. It's too early, but definitely no Rosie as well. She did want to watch it as well, so I don't know, maybe, if it's that good, maybe I'll watch it again at some point with Rosie, and I don't know, maybe we'll do like an upload of us reacting to some of the best bits. Maybe that could be kind of cool. I don't know, you'll have to let me know if you want that. This concert's somehow better than the last one. That's a big statement as well, right? Because the last one is the first one I've watched, right? And I thought it was amazing. I was blown away by it. I was blown away by how, not only like the quality, obviously, I was blown away by the quality because, you know, the quality is high, but Arknights kill it with music anyway. So that wasn't so much a shock, but the production value, the scale, the scope, I was kind of shook. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually impressive, really impressive. Yeah, I know, right? I saw people saying, "Oh, it's on Bilibili," and I was like, "Sweet." Probably we're looking at like August then, yeah, and then like, damn, it's on YouTube straight away. Arknights YouTubers are targets for hackers. I think, well, maybe. I think it just in general. Like, honestly, I probably get at least half a dozen phishing emails a week. At least. That's on like a low end. Sometimes it's half a dozen a day. Constantly, like, you know, it's either somebody that's crypto scam or it's, you know, it's pushing me towards to clicking on a link. I get them all the time. I get it all the time. Your network sucks. What I've seen from another streamer, only one certain track seems to trigger copyright, but it's because it's... Okay. Well, we'll just let it run. I'll just let it run, and then I'll just cut it after the stream. I'd rather just enjoy it with you guys, if I'm honest. I don't mind taking the copyright here. It is what it is, right? As long as they didn't get hit with a copyright strike, I don't mind a claim, okay? Obviously, they suck, but, you know, it is what it is. I was so surprised when they dropped the concert like 12 hours earlier than announced on YouTube as well. What a treat, right? Yeah, well, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. That's it now. I literally had a stream set up for today, and I was like, cancel it, cancel everything. We're doing the concert. We're doing the concert. Got mine hacked on New Year. Yeah, that sucks, man. I know, right, Meta? It really is a shame, because I really like Renegade as well. You know? I do. By the way, in case you haven't seen the message, there is no copyright. Well, we'll see what happens. You said bits. Wait, what? Why am I? Hold up a second. Why did it not show? Hold up a freaking minute. Why is it not showing on your Twitch? Apple Pie, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. I do apologise for not acknowledging that. I didn't even... My alerts are not coming through for some reason. Let me try and refresh that. Thank you very much for the biddies. I really appreciate that. Absolute legend. Thank you for coming back to the stream as well. Thank you for... Hopefully you're still there, not going, fuck this guy now. I appreciate that very much, so I really do. I really do. Yo, Dagger, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Just watch, yeah. Like with the last one, I think the last song got hit with a claim, but it's like whatever, you know what I mean? I was confused. See, like I saw it on Bilibili, right? I saw it had gone up on Bilibili, and I was like, let me wait till it goes up on YouTube, just in case. I didn't want to like step on Arknights' toes basically before they upload it. I didn't want to be like you know, basically uploading the concert before they did. I felt like, I don't know if it'd cause an issue with them maybe claiming on my channel, but I just thought, you know what, let me respect the guys over there and let them get it up first, and then we'll react to it, kind of thing, like, you know what I mean? I thought it's only fair, right? Only fair. I'm so far behind on chat here. Scale and production has gone up a level with the new venue. That's cool, right? Awesome. Same quality's off the charts, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Some intermissions in Chinese. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That song in the concert is copyright. Is in this one. It was in 2024. I got hit with a claim on 2024 for the very last one, but I was able to just like mute it. Expect the entire chat to be singing along with the songs. Go for it, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Pixel was like literally. I was honestly, Leo. I saw it. I was like, oh my god, that's it. That's it. We're changing the stream. So today's stream got knocked back till tomorrow, which I can't wait to check out you actually and do some of the new event. And I think Friday, I think we might do some IS, because with my throat the way it is at the moment, reading's a little bit rough, and then we'll get back to chapter 7 on Monday, maybe. I think that's the plan anyway. That's the plan. Second last song is copyright. Okay, no worries. Frick you. I do apologize, Apple. I do apologize. We'll see, Eddie. I won't worry about it, guys. Honestly, I wouldn't worry about it. If we get it with a claim, we get it with a claim, right? It's happened before. As long as it's not like a 6th anniversary live stream moment where we get nuked, right? And it takes 12 hours to get rid of everything. You know? Bro, he's stalling page at heart, right? I'm shook. I'm scared. I can't wait to get to it. Saw the video on YouTube of someone recording the entire Demon Slayer movie on their phone. Even if they warned they could arrest people for up to 10 years in the video. Really? It was up for 12 hours. Damn, man. YouTube's slacking. See, like, that's what annoys me. Let me pause this a second because I've got to have a little rant here. That annoys me about YouTube there, Apple Pie. Like, I'll put up a video, yeah, and my videos now take 20 minutes to get copyright checked. Even though I've got a high rating on YouTube because I've always, you know, like, with all my content that I've put up, like, 99% of the time, like, when I click, this contains no copyright, you know, no issues, it's been true. So I've got a high rating on YouTube in that regard. But my stuff gets checked for, like, 20 minutes now. But bro can be over here uploading fucking full-on copyright material into for 12 hours. Like, bro, I get hit straight away. Sometimes even before the video's processed, man. Yeah. No, like, wiped all through, right? Got hit with a god hand. Heard breathing gets you. Dude, do you know what's mad? Like, going back a couple of years when YouTube really, like, changed their copyright systems, like, when they were bringing in a lot of the automation, you know, to, obviously, I get it, right? I understand. It stopped them getting sued because they were took to court a few times. It was rough. It was real bad. Like, pretty much nearly every game you played, just the music in the game, like, which is, it's quite rare now for music in a game to get you hit. It happens now and again. But, like, you'd upload a video and it was, like, 60% of your videos are getting hit with copyright claims. And then half the time, it wasn't even correct. It was, like, a wrong claim. The system was so wonky. It's got a lot better now, I must admit. It is a lot better. If I can get into it, Apple Pie, I would love to. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I got hit with that. It was from Sony, yeah. So, like, I got hit with an audio claim, right? And then I removed the audio, and then they hit me with a visual claim. So I had to fully cut it. So I got absolutely nuked. Yo! Whoa! Is that you on your main channel, bro? Have you set up a new one? Or is that your channel? Have you got it back? Is this a secondary backup again to something he's in? It's a backup. Oh, okay. You're still working with YT. Dude, I hope it gets sorted. We were just speaking about it, actually. Like, honestly, it proper pissed me off what happened. I hate seeing anything happen like that to anybody, but, like, I was saying, like, you're one of the good guys in this space, like, and, it's a shame, man. I hope it gets sorted. Sorry, I couldn't be more help as well. Like I say, like, when I first started streaming on YouTube, you know, when YouTube Gaming first came out, I did know a couple of people who worked at YouTube. I think the one woman now, she's, like, still at Google, but she's not at YouTube anymore. But the other guy who was, like, he was really quite helpful back in the day with a lot of the streamers. He's moved on now. So, sorry that I couldn't be more help. Not yet close, though. Customer service finally talked to... Okay. That's a step forward with YouTube. Jesus. Just to get through that wall's a big move, bro. Are we only doing... I think what we'll do is we'll watch the concert and then maybe react to some stuff, because it's only on... How long is the concert? Nearly 2 hours, right? Nearly 2 hours. So, yeah, we'll probably do some other stuff as well. I don't know that... Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Man, I miss Renegade already. It's like I can hear him. Hey, Kathy. No worries. Hopefully you're doing well as well. It's good to see you, man. No, it's fine. I appreciate you trying, though. No worries, buddy. No worries. Honestly, dude, I hope you get sorted, man. I hope you get sorted. 2 hours, yeah. Sweet, sweet. K's Daily could do. Yeah, could do. There is, not gonna lie, I don't want to do it beforehand because obviously people are here for the concert, right? And it's a little bit muddy stuff, right? I did want to look at some stuff that's been going on with Zenless. With Yuzuha's voice actor been getting like crazy hate, and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe some of you guys can enlighten me why. I think it's because she's kind of alluding to the character being into girls or something like that. I don't know, but kind of crazy. It seems like some of the Woowa creators as well are starting to figure out that some of the Woowa communities kind of like the old school Genshin community. But we'll do that after or another time, because I don't want to like people coming in to be like, yes, right, sweet, let's watch the concert. Why is bro talking about fucking Wuthering Waves community drama, you know? We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Hold up a second. Oh, guys, quick question. You know, Starseed Asnia Trigger? Does Yostar publish that out of curiosity? So I saw a post on Reddit the other day. You know the menu music? It was literally the Arknights music. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, literally the Arknights music. And I was like, they've got to have the rights to use that, right? Because, like, why would they do that? Like, it's not like Arknights is just some little indie game that nobody knows about, right? Unless, like, somebody edited a video and uploaded it. Just Hoyo being Hoyo fans. Yeah, dude, crazy, yeah. Being really horrible to her. And, like, they were saying she's a trash VA and that. And, like, I listened to it and I was like, don't get me wrong, the Korean and the JP version is superior. But that's quite often the case, especially with JP, right? Like, I was listening, I was like, I kind of like a VA. I quite like it, actually. I don't get the hate, like. Just because maybe she's alluded to some of the characters. Like, damn, bro, okay, you might not like that, but chill out now. Hey, Credence. No girlfriend this time. No, she's at work, I'm afraid. Did I hear what, BS? Did I hear what? Oh, shit was so mean. They leaked AK summer event stuff instead. I heard about that, actually. I saw Super talking about that on a post. Yo, Neo, what's going on, dude? Yeah, Starseed. Let me see if I can find it a second. Give me a second. Again, this could be edited, right? I don't know. I haven't booted the game up. Yeah, here. I don't know how true this is. Let me. Hold up. Where are we? I've lost, Let me, switch scenes a second and show you. Let me switch scenes a second and show you. Now, again, I don't know. Again, this could be edited, right? I've not booted the game myself. I'm only going off this post, right? But if you listen, you can clearly tell it's Arknights, right? Listen to this. Check this. Crazy. Hello, by the way. That's clearly Arknights, right? What the fuck? It's like, yo, we need some music quick. All right, I've got a game. Yeah, boss, I've got one for you. Oh, what's that from? I don't worry about it. Nobody knows about this game. Okay, I'll sound then. Sweet. All right, we get away with it, right? Yeah, we'll get away with it. No worries. Like, I have to believe that that's just edited, right? I have to believe it's edited. That's crazy. Show me how to keep her eyes open with the rainfall. Actually kind of insane. When I saw that, I was like, this can't be right, right? Yeah, except, yeah, like Renegade says, when like, he hits those little tense moments, that, like, kicks in, doesn't he? Easy money for Hypergraph. You would think so, right? It's like, unless they've given them license to use it, maybe? Well, I don't know why they would do that. Like, maybe some other kind of track, but that's like, you know, it's like really significant with Arknights, right? It's kind of like having the menu music, right? You know, it's not like it's just a track. Oh, we've got a track here. Yeah, you can use it. It's cool. It's literally like a quite poignant part in the game. But as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh, that's Arknights. So yeah, kind of weird. But as I say, could be edited. Who knows? I haven't booted the game up, so I can't say for a fact. Imitation is the biggest form of flattery. That ain't even an imitation. That's just like, yo, let me record that shit, bro. You know? Let me record that shit. I don't know if it's true. Apparently, this game here, Starseed Asnia Trigger, which I've got downloaded, but I've never played. Apparently, again, this could be edited, right? He's using Arknights music. And that is clearly Arknights music. You know? And it's not like it's even like a really kind of like most Arknights players wouldn't recognize, you know? So yeah. Yeah, guys, share it to everybody in chat right about now. We're going to be getting into the concert in a little while. As I say, later on, we'll probably talk about this stuff going on with the Wooer community. Kind of very quite, you know, I've got to say, they're really getting soft. Man, like the Wooer community is. Did I say Arknights community? I meant Wooer community. The Wooer community getting really soft, man. We knew this already, right? But I think people in the Wooer community are starting to realise it now, which is insane. But yeah, we'll talk about that later anyway. We're not going to get into that when we're doing a concert stream, which I can't wait for. As I say, we'll give it a few more minutes and then we're going to jump into it, guys. Stall for an hour at least. An hour. I don't know if we can do an hour. But we'll chat. We'll let people get in a little bit, guys. Guys, be sure to drop a like on the stream. Share the stream, mate. It's very much appreciated. Yo, Renegade, please don't sell me a Tesla car. Too soon, bro. Too soon. I've played with this before, but I've never seen it. But yeah, I've got it. I don't know if I still got it installed. I did download it. I was going to play it, but I think it's kind of like died off, right? I guess that's why they can't afford their own music. So they're just like, yo, just fuck it. Oh yeah, just one context for the concert. Some of the songs are fans voted, and the votes from last year, 2024, to include in the concert. Okay, all right, that's cool then that they did that. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. So, did you guys have a good weekend and a good start to your week? I've had a busy week, an expensive week. I've got my new car sorted. Well, I say sorted, right? Just gotta get the handover. Now, just gotta get that sorted. So maybe Friday we get a new car. Can't wait. It's been a long time coming. Been driving the same car for years now. You know, so pretty excited. Can't wait. I'm joining the dickhead club, I guess. Then no. The club that I said I'd never join because everybody who drives them are dickheads, or drive like dickheads, should I say. I always used to joke around and say when it comes to Audis, that like when you get to the Audi dealership, they'd ask you, I'd be like, sir, are you a cunt? And you'd be like, no. They'd be like, I'm afraid we can't sell you the car. And I got one. I know, right? Yeah, Hellbound. Awesome, man. I saw that. I saw that it was on Billy. I was like, man, we're going to be waiting till like August then, yeah? Because everybody said it's usually about 4 to 5 weeks afterwards. And bam, it's on YouTube. Did you get the Lambo after all? Nah, I thought, you know what? We could have done it, right? But I was like, you know, do I want to be that guy? Really? Saying that, though, the Audi I bought, the actual cockpit is inspired by a Lamborghini. Some people hate it. I kind of like it, but, you know. I'm busy job hunting, got an initial interview today and a second interview. Oh, yo, let's go, Leon. Good luck on the interview there, man. I'll be sending the good energy. Hopefully it happens. Good, yo, same new type, same. Oh my god, I can't wait now. Watch the Man United pre-season friendly the other day against Leeds. It was a shit game, if I'm honest, but I'm just excited that football's back, yeah. I think Arsenal are playing AC Milan today, yeah. Or are they playing Inter or AC in a friendly? Yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait. Hopefully, United can get a few more deals done. Maybe get somebody in the middle of the park. Maybe try and get a striker and get rid of Garnacho as well. And then we'll have to see how badly we do, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, 90,000 tickets to the concert was sold in 24 seconds. Actually, crazy, Yogi, if that's true. I know last year's went really quick as well, yeah. Weekend was right, unfortunately, one of my family... Oh, damn, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Never good at losing an animal. You know what's wild? When I lost my dog, my last dog, I don't know if it was because of, like, built-up trauma. But, like, I lost my granddad, and I lost my dad. And, like, obviously, it was bad, right? Obviously. But I cried like a bitch when I lost my dog. Like, I mean, you know that meme of that black dude, and he's like, wah! That was me in the car at the vets, Like, bad. It was bad. CN Summer Stream is starting 25th. Maybe, depending on the time. Look, Lord, depending on the time. Nice. That's what we like. We love to see it, Leo. We love to see CN's just built different. Many LG6 stars seem to be getting alters according to leaks. Okay. I haven't looked at any of the leaks, if I'm honest. I've been seeing that people talking about him. 500k people trying to compete for 80k. I know, yeah. Did they was there live screenings or was there like delayed screenings? They did some screenings in the US, yeah, where you could go to like the cinema to watch it like on the big screen. Were they live or was it like after the fact? But as well, not obviously doesn't change anything, but at least it's of old age as well, rather than being like something like super traumatic when an animal's young or something like that as well. Doesn't change the fact, right? Animals are the best thing in the world, right? But they break your freaking heart, man. They do. They really do. I can't wait to get into this. A few more minutes and we're going to start, guys. A few more minutes and we're getting into this, yeah? A few more minutes. Guys, as well, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. Very much appreciated. I've got my honey and lemon water drink here. It's helping out my throat a little bit. Again, I need to still go to the doctors, but I do think I've got, like, laryngitis is caused by vocal cord strain for too much yapping, She was a Cavalier King Charles cross with a poodle. So she was a Cavapoo, which I've got another one of them now. And I love her to bits. Probably see her on my home screen now. She's my baby. I heard it's this video just on cinema. Ah, okay. Live in CN first and screening Billy, then YT drop. Right, okay. Can't have animals in your apartment. Yeah, man, I don't know what I'd do if I lived somewhere where I wasn't allowed to have animals. Honestly. Like, I've only got a dog and a parrot at the moment, but like, there was time when I had parrot, dog, rats, rabbits, lizards, We got a fucking whole zoo out buried in our garden, man, I'm telling you. You could call it Elsie Poo and it would be breed accurate, right? Rent agreements. Yeah, a lot of places do that, to be fair. A lot of places do it. But yeah, this week then. So, I think tomorrow, we're going to check out you, do some of the event, because there's still a little bit left on the event, right? I haven't even started the event, so we're going to do that. Friday, see how my throat is, right, after today and tomorrow. And it's a toss-up between getting back into Chapter 7 or starting some IS, right? Because I do really want to check out IS. I really want to get into it. We did that one run, the very first run, the blind run, and haven't played it since, right? So it's going to be something. It's going to be something, right? Chat can help me out. I think it'll be fun, man. I think it'll be fun. We only have small dogs, usually a Pomeranian and Chihuahua, sweet bunch. This is not a fun stalling session. I do apologise, Jazz. Event is 3 weeks long, still got 2 weeks clear. Right. Which IS are you thinking of doing first? I don't know. I think I might leave that down to chat, if I'm honest. Is a parrot a high maintenance pet? It depends, I think. Like, is high maintenance, he makes a mess, right? Because it's a bird, right? You know? Birds are a bit dusty, right? He makes a lot of dust. Seed seems to get everywhere, like everywhere. So you do have to keep on that, right? Obviously cleaning his cage out and stuff as well. But other than that, not really, no. We've had to take him to the vets once in his life, and he's... Man, I want to say he's like 28 now. He's like 28 years old. Probably... I want to say it was like 7 or 8 years ago now. Touch wood, it never happens again. He was having some issues with like his liver, I think it was, because apparently it's kind of common in parrots as they get a little bit older. They start to have issues with the liver. He was sick a couple of times actually. He wouldn't eat. He was really quite ill, and we took him to the vets, and they gave us this stuff, and we had to like basically spoon feed him for a while, and he recovered and no issues since. Touch wood, you know. But yeah, other than like the dust and the seed, which is a bitch, and cleaning him out, not really, you know, not really high maintenance. What parrot? He's an African grey. There's a date for summer event now. It's starting the 26th of July. 1730 UST plus 8. So what? Is that 11:30 for me then? Actually, I have. I was touching my desk and knocking my head. When Moo and the boy passed, I did some serious ugly crying for us, their family, and the boys was 8. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, dude, they're really smart. Dude's too smart for his own good sometimes. Really is. Like, he's a little shit sometimes. And not in like a bad way. He's just cheeky, you know? He's just cheeky. Like he loves being, like, birds like to be sprayed with water, and you'll spray him with water sometimes. What's funny? He's like, he'll start making noise, and he'll be like, stop it, stop. And like, carry on doing it, be like, prick. Like, because he loves calling me a prick for some reason. That's one thing that's stuck with him for years. He loves farting at Rosie. Like, me and Rosie sometimes, you know how it is. We're having a little bit of an argument, and Rosie will try and have an animated exit and stomp up the stairs, and dude just farts at her. It just like totally like brings the mood back down, kind of thing. Like, he's good in that sense. Like, sometimes he'll come down in the morning and he'll go boo, like in the dark. Every time you go out the house, you know, I'll say see you later, Woods, and he'll be like bye. He'll say bye, like in like the cutest little voice. Dude's a legend, man. I love him. He loves the Addams family as well. Yo, Reldon, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. He's awesome, man. He's awesome. Loves music, loves to dance. Really loves to dance. Because I think parrots... what is it? But like a few different kinds of birds. And I think... I don't know what other animal. They've actually like got rhythm right. They're like, you know... They're vibe to music, don't they, like? So he'll vibe to music. He's fucking mint, man. Like, I'll shout Rosie. I'll be like, Rosie. I'll be like, what? And then I'll shout her again and be like, whoa. Like, because, like, obviously, you know, when you've shouted somebody a couple of times, the tone of voice changes and stuff, like. Little fucker he is. A little fucker. Alright then, guys. I think we have stalled enough. I think we have stalled enough, right? Shall we get into Arknights Ambience Synesthesia 2025 Echoes of Legends, shall we? I am incredibly excited. I'm incredibly excited. 2024 was amazing. I've heard this is even better, so let's go, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'm going to stop edging you. Let's get the music at a decent level. You'll have to let me know how the levels are sounding, okay? So we can adjust it. I want everybody to be able to hear me. But obviously, more importantly, hear what the hell is going on. Thanks for stalling for you. I said we'd hold off a little bit. We'd hold off a little bit. It's time Literally just made it in time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's do this thing then, guys. Let's do this thing. 4K. We got it in 4K. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, let's stick it in 4K. Stick it in 4K. Why not? I've only got a 1440p monitor, but, you know, why not? Why not? All right, let's do this thing then, guys. I am so ready. I am so ready. Hippogriff. Hopefully you've got a good beverage, guys. Some snacks ready to go. Put your feet up. Enjoy. Can't wait. Making sure my headset's on. There we go. Okay. I was getting nervous then. I was getting nervous.
Hey, look around.
Shall I put me down the bottom?
Everything woven in black.
Oh,
and
it's your boy.
You.
It's your boy.
Greatness won't wait.
Let's go. Listen to the crowd, man.
15 years. Enough to sculpt legends from visions and construct empires upon melodies. Monster Siren Records, the destined cornerstone of Terrance's musical landscape. Never short on cash, even less on bravery. Sign the bold, encompass
Love the style, the artwork.
Numerous pop hits delivered. Chart dominance determined.
You got subs on?
After all, we never follow the trend. We are the trend. From wild metal to glittering idols, ancestral melodies to underground screams, music embodies the voices of generations and cultures.
They are a music company, right? They are.
The music market in Terra. Our quest to redefine music never fades.
It's like they're even acknowledging it here.
Music knows no finality.
Kind of what we do, guys.
It keeps finding new horizons.
We're LARPers, game developers.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you, Doctor, welcome to the most striking, majestic, and indisputable stage of art. Greatness won't wait. With melody and
me
rhythm,
up.
echoes of the legends about to unfold.
Let's do that. Let's do that. I'll move me up so it's Damn, they've gone all out with the stage again, yeah. Holy shit. Big E's the best rapper in Terra, you know. And they're so lucky to go there. Is this a bigger arena this time? It looks it. L2D work never disappoints. Damn the crowd, man. Guys, remember, if our Enfield doesn't have a Dodge, this small company, I just don't think they're going to make it. Yeah, this is definitely a bigger arena. This is beautiful, man. Yo, the crowd are the best hype, man. Screens look bigger as well, yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, what an entrance. Damn. Small game, by the way, I know, yeah. Damn, bro, that's impressive. But that's stage, dude. Fuck. It even goes like round the arena, like the video, you know, into like the strips in between the sections. See, like pulse round. Okay, that's a great intro. Great intro. Okay. Alright. I'm ready. Storyteller. This piece of music, man. So many beautiful pieces from this dev team. From this company. Who am I kidding? This music company. Yeah, I can increase it, yeah. I know, he's... Not a dry eye in the arena, I bet. Oh, look at baby Amiya. Every time I see that picture now, I just think of the Invincible meme.
Echoing reality are your memories of me, floating through a state half asleep, never.
I love the lyrics to this as well.
I won't breathe in eternity.
Do you hear that one dude then? Oh!
Your secrets, feeling close to who you are. You're just
She's singing live as well.
reach, a passing breeze. And your
You saw nothing.
final moments set me free.
Remember, I did spoil myself before, guys, about this part.
Gentle flow
Mistakes were made.
in thoughts and time. Sometimes
She looks like a Disney princess, doesn't she?
sometimes mine. I can't tell how this one ends. My ever lost, forever friend. Echo, reflection of my code. Sometimes
This is
I
beautiful.
see my soul nearer the unknown. I knew you once were real. Your spirit there's to steal. Conflicted, twisted consciousness I feel. Gazing through a looking glass to a new reality. A ribbon
That was sick.
tied by fate leaves a trail. Is it peaceful there beyond the veil? Echo, reflection of my
Damn.
code. Sometimes
I ain't even got to this point in the game. I know the kind of what goes down yet, and I'm getting choked up, man. gonna say, man, every other game could never. Yeah? I said it.
Echoes lost and I'm still here. Sometimes fate is less than clear.
Yeah, it's definitely wallpaper worthy, isn't he? Damn, bro. They did the fucking... Damn, the best bunny. With all the trauma.
You are not the only one.
Holy shit, the change? Somebody come along and just like...
Quiet dreams taking flight. Silent screams. Endless night. I am no
Man, the production quality. Holy shit.
I am not your burden. Let the fears of
Man, the crowd are really hyping it up, yeah.
celebrate these
Is that new 3D animation?
ushering on the fate is as fate does. Fate the ship that carries us. Broken side, shed light on everyone.
Man, the crowd are getting into it.
Broken side, you are not the only one.
This is way better live. This is actually way better live.
Can't take my spark. I won't let you go dark. When the sky goes dark, there's a beacon in our hearts. The light
I very rarely say music sounds better live. That is a vibe.
left our roots to grow. No sorrow took when the sky goes dark. There's a beacon in our lighthouse keeps us sailing. When the sky goes dark, there's a beacon in my heart.
This is fire. I'm so invested.
Lighthouse keeps us sailing.
Chills, yeah. Legit. The crowd of it, like, they are taking it to another level as well. Shout out to the crowd, man.
加入我们的庆祝吧，博士。您此刻的喜悦，足以点缀我的昼夜。
Simple soul and tone in my words and shed a bone. Am I talking to myself who's in control? Guarding those long road ways of hunting simple song. Rising waves of bodies
Legoats.
I can feel the fall. Leave behind you there. I will make them mine. Day and day. You right.
Yeah, consider size difference in the arena. Man, I'd love to be lucky enough to go to one of these. This is a CN fan vote, this one. Oh, really? Was he, Frankie? That's actually cool. Share it to the Goodman. His daughter wrote the second verse. That's insane. That's really cool, that is. I still can't believe he commented on one of my videos as well. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I like the vibe when they brought this in. Broken up on anchor. It's a bit of old penis, is he? This is so cool. I like this, I do. This is one of my faves. Man, I fucking love China, I do.
Can you feel the might of the we and of backs? I'm coming for the ones who dare try to stand.
Yo, his outfit's fire.
Come on, think of the past. Do you hear the roll of the men all aboard? I'm coming through the system, lost on the road, man of woe. We sail on too early more.
To be British whenever you hear anything like this, it's just like, let's go pirating, man. It's in our blood, you know.
They couldn't ever be torn from our souls. We brave any weather, we never surrender. Oh, in her name, Sour days grow old, fever say, let's go say, I'm coming. Hear the toast to the lads that we lost on the way, who give their lives in her name. The first to defend her, we met long ago. Oh, they could never be torn from our souls. We brave any weather, we never surrender. Oh, in her name we serve.
I love his outfit, man.
Oh, in her name we serve. We brave any weather, we never surrender. Oh, in her name we serve.
Killed it? I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Hey, it's the boy.
哇，好多人啊！别被博士发现了。写着获奖曲目的手卡还是没送来呢。唉，但已经到了不得不上场的时候了。
在完全不知道的情况下上台介绍获奖曲目，
总有办法的。
So is this to do with
手卡马上送来。
the voltage stuff, is it? Man, I love men.
旋律串联着相似的态度和流动的情绪，它引领我们回到不可复制的瞬间，当已逝的片段融入当下，最终化为挥之不去的回响。
很好，工作人员希望我们能再撑一会儿，而且希望我们更自由、更随意一些。
Yeah, this is really cute.
等等，不是这种自由。
它成为灵魂深处涌现的低语，映照出共同经历中的光与暗。或许只需聆听，便能细数被旋律牵动的锁链是如何震荡。罗克斯先生和我的想法不谋而合。接下来，您如果有空的话，我们可以对音乐进行更多的探讨。
接下来要正式演出了，而且也不是这种随意。
Bro, I love how hyped the
我
crowd
对
are
你
getting,
们所
man.
说的回响与震荡非常感兴趣，加上理论和数据支持，或许可以启发出新事物。怎么连赫默都加入了胡闹？说到底，曲目能获得大家的投票，也是因为它承载着多数人的回忆吧。
This is pixel level stalling.
一起来听大家共同的回忆吧。希望今天的小插曲也能成为这首歌新的回忆。
Song of Fools. They got a lighthouse on the stage. How many fan songs was that? This is epic. Round 5. I was waiting for the drop. I don't think they're ever coming back though. Not gonna lie. Don't want to be that guy, you know? That is so cool. Not with that attitude. Okay, this is cool. This production level is sick. Holy shit, dude. The Iberia stands a coping. This is where my U-pulls went, and I don't care. The Iberia Colbert song. That's cool. That's really cool. I just gotta say as well, massive shout out to the crowd. I want to get Shu. She's a beautiful character, yeah. Absolute Shuninema. Insane. Jeez. It's rolling into one to another now, yeah. I'm still kind of shocked by the production scale. Even though last year was insane, this is just ridiculous. Transition, yeah. Every time I see Arknights 3D animation, I just get even more excited for Enfield. I've got to get the Enfield mention in. My bad. All for a one-time show, right? And just think of that wiring backstage, man. Jeez. Sick. Is actually an Enfield. Oh, is that? Oh, let's go. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Gino? Bro, glazing. Yo, if you don't glaze this, man, what's wrong with you, right? This deserves maximum glazing, right? Is this that band before when I couldn't figure out what was what? Is that the ones? Is it the same band? You know, we're going to do a bit of a conversation. I was like... You know? If you remember the last concert stream, you remember. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay, alright. I love that outfit. Oh man, that artwork's gorgeous. That's that artwork there is so peak. For real, easy, right? Looks so good. Damn. Do love shoes design though, man. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, what does it look so beautiful? Holy shit. Yeah, bro, they could make bank off this, yeah. That 3D animation there was chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Absolute peak, that was right there.
练习的时候和受访人的对话，总是进行不太下去。
They just want to make art
采访也没几分
for
钟啊
real, man. Like,
每次问到第
they
四个
are
问题的时候
LARPing right as
他们就
game
很离开了
developers when you
这里
think
的
about
人都
it.
很忙吗？
哎呀，
But
别
they're
总
really
那么
good at
一本正
LARPing.
经板着个脸，
You
谁
know?
要跟你说话？就该多笑一笑。
好姐姐，好。
I'll always simp, I don't care what anybody says.
看起来更勉强了。还有
Always
一个
simp
更
for your
快的办
girl.
法约你的受访人一起吃顿饭，不就什么话都能聊开了？很有道理啊，黄小姐。请
I
多
was
说一
thinking
点。
that, Kent.
哦，提问他人不也是陈
I was just about to ask, do they ever upload those? Like,
要我说，请人吃饭，给点甜头确实没错，但记住，无论如何在
stay aggressive and
不能
confident,
输
you
给
know.
采访对象。
Blaze's face.
好像往错误的方向去了。接着该到重点了，你最好单刀直入开始提问，把你现在想到的都说出来。
石小姐，你是不是也觉得哪里不太对？
他们如果不愿说，就更应该追问。真的不记得了吗？再好好想想。
现在听起来几乎和审问没有区别了。
Bro, getting
接
this
下来是哪位
Spanish
可怜而
Inquisition
接受
here.
采访？不过
Look
看
at him
黄小姐
shivering.
和陈小姐都很开心的样子，还是由他们去吧。现在还是先来揭晓获奖曲目，不会是进春无吧？
Bro was quaking in his boots, literally. Is this shoes theme, this one? Yeah. Damn. That looks so good.
草木先从天落梦，风吹无舞年歌唱，一刻好分分，也春秋当中。一天你的名流光，风露露的名也的
This is such a game seller. Such a game seller.
素材更苍凉，在头，海底就来变我脸上如歌，那草有探春心像梦如雨，要让好风体的梦慢慢长。
Shoes glasses a bit too much. Ooh. still can't get over all of this for a tower defense game, man. It is so fucking sick.
后安慰，两袖绣红灯，
Tower defense game.
你的手不如我曾，红标不损水丝。
Actually crazy.
速度傲流转，速半不相丢。
All this for a game without ARPG dodge, by the way. True. Destined, like, I don't think they can afford this, man. Just saying. That beat drop is so dirty. Man, it's got to fill the devs with pride when they look at this.
连后一
You know?
连后一连，终于不再弯了。
What's this? I've never heard this, have I? Oh my god, this animation. The Thorns Riz concert exclusive. Okay, I was gonna say, I not heard this. Oh, that's sick. The Rizla. Damn, dude, looking dapper. Mess wife! The mess wife! He's sick, man.
And burn to break the chains, and burn to misbehave. It's your fun to feed the flame. It's your fun, and so much fun.
Of course, Lappy's fighting still in the concert, right? I'm telling you, man, I love Lappy. I think Lappy's my favourite character. I love her, I do. I think she's brilliant. She's a scene stealer.
here to race somehow. I'm here to race somehow.
That was really good. That was really good.
太无聊了，空气里充斥着
Literally got a song just for this concert. Yeah, that's insane.
这个空间需要一些狂欢和失控，你也会同意的吧，博士？
我没意见，毕竟比起一成不变，旅途中的意外更令人难以忘记。
所以，拉普兰德小姐想做什么呢？
比如朗读一些不在台本规划里的真实乐评。
这么说是要推迟奖项的发表了。虽然我更喜欢直接公布答案，但偶尔享受前菜也不错。
谢谢你的宽容，女士。不介意
I think that was the biggest aura farm so far.
吉次先生，在场没有比你更理性、更能公正随机选择评论的人了。
没问题。
看来是一首热门曲。
Nick has just hit the deck across the arena.
似乎有人把评论区当作寻人启事处了。
说明这些评论确实没做过手脚。
Yeah, the laugh.
不错的开胃菜。
这首歌像被注入了灵魂。
哦，
Back in my
无法超越的
base.
存在。第一次听的时候并没有什么感受，直到我去了现场，每次听都觉得回到了那个晚上。
我改变主意了。真正难以忍受的是这个空间直到现在都还没表演这首音乐。偶尔回到疯狂的正轨也不错，是吧？
Yo, two cheese. Hey, let's go. Gym session song. Go so hard. Yeah, I love it. The drummer's getting into it, man.
It's safe for you to show your face. The air so thick, you'll have to chew and spit it out. Well, it's full of foam, walking downward slope, trying to go with no stress, so break it out. You were in the know, never told us so. You bear the way, you bear the. I need a head I can hold up. I need a nickel and tire to outweigh desire, but rolling me down, rolling me down, burn me to the ground, burn me.
I don't know where the crowd ain't moshing. You know?
Silver,
This needs a good mosh pit, man.
save my rotting soul. Silver and gold won't save my rotting soul. Silver and gold won't save my
The smoke. One of my favourite gym playlist songs, this is. I love the camera effects on that one angle. Yeah, drummer's getting into it, ain't he, dude? Man, there's just the range of the tunes in this game's insane. Hey, let's go. Scammer. You see what I mean about the variety line? Let's go gambling. He's like a lucky man, all or nothing. Is that doctor's gambling then? Holy shit, the crowd, man.
We were inside out. What do you think you're gonna do? Follow a different road. Will I expose the truth? I'm no savage. You're just savage. I know that no truth belong to us. I'm gonna re-up that mess. I gotta listen, that's worth learning. A benefit to mocking pride. Summer is a soaring national. Flame the screen as I go. In control, listen close. There's a ring between what you say, what you mean. It's obsessed. You're just
Have we got any cool lappy animations? Yeah.
You can help that you're a line break. Heels ring, make it feel. Show your name, take a turn, run away when God is good is for you. Try your best to will, let's be real, it'll happen anyway. When you want it dirty inside out, what do you think you're gonna do? Follow a different road. Will I expose the truth? I'm no savage. You're
She's killing it though. She's killing it though, isn't she? Singer's performance is great. Yeah, she's doing a real good job. He just has such laughy energy as well, doesn't he? Put this over the original. It's really good. I think she killed it. I think she killed it, man. That fucking bit of beat there, so like Arctic Monkeys.
What are you hiding? No point denying what all the pain was for. Not a hard road, immersion of your soul. What are you wanting? Chaos and someday the fire taking the toll. Come out! No, no, Spanigan, no, no, Spanigan. No, no, Spanigan, no, no, Spanigan. Everybody! No, no, Spanigan, no, no, Spanigan. If no, Spanigan, we're shooting at the sun. You don't lie, you don't say. We're at a breaking point, the place of change. You're not, for goodness sake. Until you burn it down, you just a vigorous morality.
What's her name? I think she killed it. It's really cool that they're getting the crowd involved. Oh, let's go. Lappy's got so much aura. That was so good. She done such a good job, she did. I think that was really, really fucking good. She killed it. Smashed it, actually. She smashed it. She's got stage presence, yeah. The unemployed aura for me, you know. Man, all the people who are involved in this should be so proud of what they've achieved here. That's sick. It's real flowers on top, is he? And the singer info for the Lapland theme. Yeah, I think she did a really good job. The artwork is gorgeous, yeah. I don't feel like I can state it enough, but like that's really beautiful, those scenes are.
起调，朗读，女士们、先生们。 各位来宾们，
前面4个字是提示，基金先生。
哦，原来是这个意思。不过，幽灵莎小姐，你觉得我刚刚的气势对吗？
嗯，中规中矩的开头。
Oh, just thought she was super short then.
但既然是基金先生致辞，我想更有你自己的风格会更好。
我的风格？
但是我很担心。 如果按照幽灵莎小姐的建议继续下去的话，或许会场的屋顶都会保不住。
其实也就只是想试试挂在屋顶上旋转720度出场而已。
270度也不行。
要不
不行，
我还什么都没说呢。
极尽的想法几乎都写在脸
What is
上
that? Is that a hard like
你
hit
想
that
想我
one?
都查不到了。
Renegade, the song at the end.
换个思路。
So I don't
我
mind
们
getting hit
让
with a
自己先生看起来
claim,
更
but
稳
like
重一
the
些
last time when we did the CN stream, man, that was rough. Took
这一
ages to get it
大
off.
家都觉得特别的东西，好主意。
Is that an upside down Mackey's symbol?
你们怎么都不说话了？虽然我知道我现在很帅，让你们离不开视线，但我还是更希望博士能把注意力分一点给之后这首歌，请听。
一个哈欠，两个哈欠。
Let's go.
博士，我来为你调一杯棉花落日吧。相信我，你会在软绵绵、毛茸茸的
And
梦里
was this
飘
the
流
very
的。
first EP I listened to?
火山的每一次变化活动都转瞬即逝，只有用摄像机记录下来，我们才能不遗漏任何一个细节。
Sheep drama. I love Swire.
我陪您出去透透气吧，博士。总是待在一个地方，思路也会受限的。
Crowd's loving that. So there's a vocal version of this one, yeah. I'm not tripping in. It's the right one, right? Nah, it's only instrumentals. Which is what I'm thinking of then. I forgot the name of it. It's like such a similar vibe to this. Yeah. The day-night version is the lobby theme, right? Okay, yeah. I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's Misty Memory. Yeah, I think it's Misty Memory. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Misty Memory, yeah. Alright, new type. Christmas in July. Rosie'd like this because she absolutely adores Christmas. Merry Christmas in July, everyone. Christmas instruments about right for global anyway, right? Was that Ember getting smashed then? This is so JP coded, yeah. It's winter in Australia, right? Oh man, we're like 2/3 of the way in. It's gone too quick.
诸位都准备好，因为鱼头发掘这段尘封在地下的往事了吗？
I love even though this deep in, they're still like, yo, there's laser effects. That's cool. That's real cool. Brain rot song. We got the smoke back out. The second richest cat in Rhode Island. Live vital performance incoming. Yo, we need an Uma Musume concert, don't we? We need it. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, I got the birds. They do concerts, do they? Oh, I didn't know that. Uma Musume Arknights crossover concert. That would kind of go hard. That would kind of go hard. Maybe we need to watch the Uma Musume concert, man. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. We got some brain rot now, have we? I love this Sadu, man. Oh, is it me, man? Yo, it might be brain rot, yeah. I think this is fire. I don't know, you can't watch this and have a smile on your face, you know what I mean? She looks like she's having fun as well. Chat, we just gotta pause it a second. I don't give a fuck. It's brain rot, right? It's such a vibe. It's such a vibe, man. How can you not watch that shit, yeah, without a smile on your face, you know? You know, I don't know how you can watch it without a smile on your face, man. It's just, that's that feel good shit, you know? I mean, that's just that feel good shit, man. Chat got brain rot. This is the one you're saying with... Now, let me question. The claim, is it just a claim, right? Because if it's just a claim, we just let it roll, right? It's just a claim. We just let it roll, right? I'm okay with getting hit with a claim because I want to enjoy this and I want to enjoy it with chat. So as long as it's just a claim and I don't get my fucking channel took down, you know? This one isn't. This one's okay. It's okay to watch. Okay, as long as it's okay to watch. Right? I don't mind it being a copyright claim. Riona's the only one. So the Riona one, I think that's before the 6th anniversary, right? Is that the stream won't get taken down, right? Will I just get a claim? So like the anime one before, that got me nuked. You know what I mean? That's all. I just don't want to get nuked, right? I just don't want to get nuked. Channel gonna be terminated. Only the second to last one is copyrighted. Okay, alright. Give me a heads up when it's coming, and we'll see. Yeah, it was A-Man. That was it. Yeah, you're right. Won't get nuked. Okay, that's cool then.
Waking up feeling alone. A lot of you have done it, but no more than I have done. I lose count of it. Trying hard getting alone with guys that I don't even know what to say. But then finally I found the one. Don't you wanna make it better? You and I, we know we won't last forever. Oh, I know.
Okay, Mohammed. Rihanna will just tell you off, okay? Yeah, took me in the back and shot, man. That's what happened last time. He said we saw it coming. We saw Kyo get hit, and then it was like, oh shit, bam, I got hit.
Everything's alright with you. Everything's alright with you. Going home, walking alone. A lot of you have done it, but no more than I have done. I lose count of it. Trying to laugh with my own sad little broken heart on the road. But then finally I found the one. Not just another little lover. He made a perfect world I sure remember. Oh, I knew him for long enough to. But maybe 'cause everybody's now more too. Oh.
I love the lyrics of this. How is it really? So exams, that's cool. That's a culture difference, isn't it? West to east. You know? All right there.
Everything's alright with you. Give me another drink to get it over. If you're kind enough, give me another drink to get to know ya. For me, you're angel, baby. Give me another drink to get it over. You'll be gone in a second. Everything's alright with you. Everything's alright with you. Give me another drink to get it over. If you're kind enough, give me another drink to get to know ya. For me, you're angel, baby. Give me another drink to get it over. You'll be gone in a second. Everything's alright with you. Everything's alright with you. You'll be gone in a second.
I wonder how much the booth box tickets cost. How much were the tickets for this? Out of curiosity.
You'll be gone in a second.
Next one's copyrighted, yeah? Bear peas. Bear peas, you know.
A champion, yeah, I don't lose. More winner in this game, getting double what I do, yeah. Big stepper, taking up the burn a lot. Dance, stepper, vision, so I shoot for the moon. Who's gonna story? I bury stars in twos. Drifters, bombatels, monsters say nothing new, yo. But the ramen, me against it, you goose. My arms no rusty, I send it straight to the tune. No fears, no tears. Get on, let it know, then I'll
Bro got the belly in the back pocket. He meant to start crip walking or whatever it is. Damn, she aura farming. $80 to $200 plus. That's not bad.
Nobody can touch me, can't take nothing from me. All the rappers really got the firepower, the press about another man above and live all my life for the money. So the best made me float and feel, but they can even come. It's kills when the line, the biggest sweat, I'm rough like kind, never waste your time. It keeps prime, the better stay in line. The girl my side, the girl awakes, you can just count your days, fall in the bay. It's not a beat I can't see. Mess with me like just though you two walking up the wrong tree. Yeah, recognize my ID. Winning team while I lead. First place guaranteed, huh? No fears, no tears. Get on, let it know. Then I'm standing frontier. I'm here. The cavalier. Sworn spark, better cry. Women on the years.
Emotions, you know I don't fall. Feel like fire dance.
Fire dance.
Silence when they drop into the deep end. Top's where I stand. Oh, when you walk on my land, you better come and show you. Hey,
Let me see your hands.
nobody can touch me, my enemy, so only. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pay the price of victory. No, nothing can hold me down.
No fears, no tears. Everything I got. And man, I feel the worst part. Everything like not.
I stayed on top of my word. How many want as keys? And nobody like me. And no one like me. Having explosions, no one boy. Yeah, like fire dance. Silence when they drop into the deep end. Top's where I stand. Oh, when you walk on my land, you better come and show you.
I think this is the weakest of the show for me. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Just the weakest so far. But there's been some really good performances.
Fire dance.
Silence when they drop into the deep end. Top's where I stand up.
Yeah, I'd say out of all of them, that was the weakest. But again, stacked up against a bunch of freaking good stuff, I think, you know? I'm not saying it's bad, though. I'm not saying it's bad. It's the man, the myth, the legend. Is it a grow or is he? That's true, Woodrow. That is true, you know? When you got peak, there's always got to be like the lower rung of peak, right? You know?
相信品味无与伦比的你们，一定能感受到它直抵心弦的魅力。
Get the tissues. Oh, that must be so nerve-wracking being up there like that on your own. Just seeing her MDB. This artwork's gorgeous. Everyone loving that. We're getting a yap session. That was pretty. That was pretty.
怎么想？大抵不过开场盛大的派对，给来宾们每人的手里多塞一个涂满跳跳糖的苹果派，然后在最后一首曲子的时候，给他们都系上气球。
Whenever I
在合适的节拍
see Texas and that, or hear Texas mentioned, all I think about now is when I'm base hopping and hearing laughing. You know.
还好今天不是这样的安排。
老板，你说呢？老板，今天的场地太大了，听不清楚你在说什么呢。哦，对了，忘记调整麦克风的高度了。
Done my boy dirty. Short King.
值得参考。下次拷问敌人的时候，可以先试试安全性。
Real is right after this one.
下次这个任务可以让我去吗？我也有东西想一起测试安全性。
那我们一起去吧。不过老板，最后一首获奖金曲和我的设想相比，哪个更厉害？
关于这部分，不妨交给现场所有人评判。
Hold up then. Let me just check something, double check something before we get into it. But I'm looking to what's he? Give me a second, chat. Quick little intermission. Quick little intermission. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. A little message from Amia. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Welcome back to Metal Skull Radio. 欢迎回到铁人电台。
Okay.
他们喜欢把失控的声音称作噪音，喜欢装作没有任何人唱过这些歌。
Oh man, I can't fucking wait for this game.
大到他们管不住一切。音乐从来都不属于劳动， 它永远流淌在塔维尔的缝隙里，一旦存在，便不会真正消失。听好了，朋友们，这首歌已经不属于任何人了，但现在它属于你们。
We get any more animation, do we?
Look around you, everything's black and white. Oh, how simple is that?
Fake game is not real.
It's about the way you look at this world. Go straight and left, go back even to right.
Stop blue balling us for real, man. We need my guy in Enfield as well, man. It's a convention game. Oh, fucking drones. From diabolical mobile ads to this. That's growth. That's growth. I like that they're finishing up with this song, you know? Fucking Wenfield, you know? No way. They did a real good job, chat. They did a real good job. Yeah, I think I enjoyed this. I think I enjoyed this more than 2024.
I've talked about Neverness to Everness multiple times.
I think I enjoyed this more than 2024, chat. There was some real peak moments. Man, it just over just like that as well. Just over just like that as well. I'm happy to have spent money on the U banner if this is where my money is being spent, right? Because this was fucking dope. There was so many good moments. It's hard to pick one, man. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard to pick one. I think she did a real good job though. I think she absolutely killed it. The Lappy, the lady who did the Lappy tune as well, I think she killed it as well. Like just seeing the size of the arena as well, man. Definitely can see it's quite a bit bigger, right? Quite a bit bigger. The only problem with last year was when they transitioned to the next stage, you had to watch a short animation. Where Gatcha when he goes is real, for real, right? For real. What do you think about this one compared? I enjoyed this more. I think it, like, taking back from like personal opinions of like enjoying the songs more. I think it flowed a bit better. I think it was constructed a bit better. So I definitely think, like, you know, trying to look at it from that point of view, the production quality again seemed like they'd step things up. It just all tied together better, personally, you know. And there were so many bangers, like it's hard to say what my favorite is, man. Like, for different reasons, I really enjoyed this, right? This was so fucking good. This is such a vibe, this is. You know, Brain Rot song as well. How can you not watch that and not have a smile on your face, you know what I mean? Lappy, the Lappy tune as well, because, you know, I love Lappy. Look at this level of production quality, man. Actually insane. They really killed it. They did a real good job. I feel like I need to watch it back again. I think I am going to watch this with Rosie. I think I am going to watch this with Rosie, chat, and, like, maybe do it offline and, like, upload a bit of a compilation of it kind of thing. Not the entire thing, because obviously we got the entire thing here, but, like, a little compilation of, like, what she enjoyed kind of thing as well. It was, this party simply because Lappy Party's hype. It was fucking hype. She and Lappy Part was so peak. I agree. Terry Defense game, by the way. Right. Look, I'm just saying, you know, if, as everybody keeps saying, if Enfield don't listen, you know, they ain't going to be able to survive with this production quality, right? Because small indie company, by the way, they're not used to spending big and doing big things, right? You know? But yeah, I think they killed it. Like, there wasn't a bad song here, you know? As I say, I think this was probably the weakest part of the show. But again, it's like being last in an Olympic final race, right? You're not a bad runner, right? You know? Because, like, when you're going up against so many good songs and good performances, somebody's got to be last, right? You know, if you're going to look at it like that. This was amazing, this was. Again, I don't care what anybody says. How can you watch that without a smile on your face? You know? How can you watch that without a smile on your face? Like, again, I think Lappy, the lady who did the Lappy performance, I think she killed it, right? Of course, sea shanty type stuff, I love, so that killed it for me. I think that dude did a real good job as well. I'm not gonna lie though, I think this probably, like, put one of the biggest smiles on my face, honestly. This was great, this was. Honestly, the brain rot got to me, yeah, for real. What was your guys' favourite? What did you guys enjoy the most? I really would like to get Shu, Reldon. The Mystima song as well, yeah. It's hard to say, man. There's so many, you know, great moments. So many great moments. But I think that's probably my favourite part, if I'm honest. I'm biased because I love Lapland, right? But I think she killed it. The performance, you know, I think this was probably the best part for me, personally. But it's not like it's miles ahead of everything else, because everything was so good, right? Everything was so good that it's like, it's kind of hard to say, oh man, because the thing with music, right? Music gives you all different emotions as well, so you're feeling different things at different times. But if I had to, if somebody was like, fucking choose now, you know, gun in my face. No, I think I'll go with this. I think I'll go with this. The steam apart was strongest. All in all, AK fan. Exactly, yeah. It's hard to choose since it really is. Valid reason. The Mastema group was giving Vogue vibes. I love that Manchiko thought seeing her live was great as well. I think everybody did a good job as well, right? The performers, right? I think they all did a really good job. They all had stage presence. Entertaining. Hey, again, gotta give a shout out to the crowd as well, man. The crowd really got involved this time, right? The crowd really got involved this time. They really they like took the energy up, didn't they? You know, like crowd could have been silent, still would have been insane. But the atmosphere, the crowd brought it. They were on their A game. So like shout out to everybody who was there as well, man. You killed it. You really took it to the next level, in my opinion. According to CM Pass, AS crowd is... I think somebody said that before, actually, that they'd fiddled with the audio to reduce the sound of the crowd. Which, like, nah, they don't need to do that, right? Because it adds to it all. Like, there was quite a few songs in this as well that actually was... Because like, I'm the type of person, right? Obviously, we live music. It's been there. That's the fact, right? But I'm always, you know, whenever I listen to live music, I'm like, it just doesn't sound as good as the studio version because, of course, you got all the audio artifacts thing coming in because it's live. You've got the crowd. You got everything else, right? Man, there's quite a few songs here where I was like, dude, I'm kind of vibing with this more than the actual, like, the original version. I'm liking the live version more. Which, again, as I say, is really rare for me. There's a lot of people in the crowd, all this for a tower defense game. Insane, right? Like, straight away, like, when you look at the arena, you can just see it's like, let's get a good shot of it, like... You can see the arena's bigger, right? Not only does it look like it's taller, I don't know if it's because of like these, you've got like these box what's-its. It definitely goes back further, right? It felt like the other one was a little bit more, you know, like amphitheater kind of closer in kind of thing. This definitely looked like it got a lot more floor space. Now, that might be just I'm imagining things, but visually straight away, definitely look bigger. Definitely look bigger. Now you really want an Arknights Uma collab, dude? It would be good, right? It would be good. I think it's like it's a match made in heaven. I think perfectly because just the vibes of both games, just crossovers, just you know. It's a Mercedes-Benz arena. Oh, okay. Big shows there. Yeah, it looks like a sizable arena. All this for a niche game, right? Dodgy Steam Killers. Like you look at something like this. This looks like, you know, where you'd have like global artists performing at places like this. And it's sort of a tower defense game. CN's built different. CN is built... I love China, man. Like, the fact that they, you know, not only create, like, awesome stuff, but the culture and the consumers facilitate this kind of stuff as well. Because without them, we wouldn't be getting this. So, like, shout out to CN, man. Only the marketing global wasn't slacking. True. To be fair, though, like, I suppose it's a bit reciprocal, right? Global slacks as well, right? You know, would global be turning up like this? I don't know, maybe. Maybe if you put someone like this in NA. Maybe, right? Do you reckon? I don't know. Love to see it, though. I'd love to see it. Would be cool to see some of this go global, right? On these tickets, but yeah, apparently like under 30 seconds. Yo, sorry, and hating Arknights. Amazing concept. Yeah, I thought this was brilliant. 2024, I was like shocked, genuinely. When everybody kept saying you need to watch the concert, I was like, okay, it's just going to be the music performed live, I guess, and he's probably going to, you know, no offense, right? Look, well, it ain't like it's going to offend anybody. It's a video game, right? And I was like thinking, this going to be some like rinky-dink concert, like it's going to, you know, it's going to be amateur hour, basically. And I was fucking blown away by, I was like, holy shit, okay, these guys ain't fucking around, right? These guys are not fucking around, but they just stepped it up a level again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Crimson. And I'm like, you know, would they fill an arena? Don't know. I would hope they would, right? There's lots of global fans, but like, would they go to the level of going to something like this? You know, like, how many views has this got since it went up? 2 days ago, 72k views. That's still a lot of people that watched it in just 2 days. Like, what does this hold? How many people are here? There's got to be like what? There's got to be at least 30,000 people here, yeah? At least, I would think. And I do want to watch I've seen 2024. I would like to watch the prior concerts. I'm not going to lie. I would. I know, like, people say that 2024 was a big step up, and obviously this is a step up and you're kind of going back, but I'd still like to. That reminds me, if you like the video yet. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? I have not, guys. I have not. Peak. Absolute peak. I think it was amazing. I really do. Again, these dudes, LARPers, video game developers. The thing is, they're video game LARPers, right? But they're LARP really good. No, again, I don't want to be that guy, you know. Kuro could never. Wuthering Waves could never. Genshin could never. I know other games do this sort of stuff, right? I'm not saying, but like, man, just the quality, the quantity of the quality, the variety of the quality. It's something special, man. It's something special. It really is. I'm one of the lights in the screen. What did you go there, Carpenter? Arena holds 18k. Okay. It looks like it's bigger than that to me. I suppose because it's dark, right? You can't really get an idea. I suppose when you look at these boxes here, you can get a watch it there. Because I guess the lights kind of make it look like there's more, right? That's still a lot, though. That's still a lot. Hoyle's concerts are mostly musicals. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's a difference, right? Like, again, I haven't watched a Hoyle concert. I know there's been, like, they've done ones in, like, London. Because I know some people who went to some. But this is more like, it's a show, right? It's a show. H-Star has one as well. Not gonna. I'd love something like if something like this came to the UK, I'd go if I could get a ticket anyway. Like, you know, hey, maybe if I hyperglaze enough over the next 12 months, you know, if you guys decide to release Enfield, maybe we could get a little, you know, hook a brother up kind of thing. Grit flying, you know. I'll be spamming your inbox. At some point. Will Enfield get I hope so, right? Like, because I've been saying this, like, because it's just like the level of quality of like world building, music, and like the stuff that kind of like orbits the game, right? You know, all the peripheral stuff, like it's done amazingly well in Arknights. I hope that we get that level in Enfield, and we've seen nothing to say that we won't. You know, though, like I just hope we do, right? I hope that we get that like level, the world building, the storytelling, the story, you know. Again, allowing the story to just carry on, having banners and event stories if they need to be self-contained, being self-contained, connected, interconnected, wherever they need to be. Don't like do it how they've done it in Arknights, just with the ability to tell a story through a voice acted 3D game basically, and then just go hard with the music. Just go hard with the music. Not sure what's the sort of missing for we Hoyo with the HSR concepts. Absolutely. I've never been to one, I don't know. I always like to say gaming music can be... Well, music's music at the end of the day. If you've got somebody who makes good music, that's the beauty of music, right? It doesn't matter whether it comes from a video game, a TV show, a film, you know, a famous symphony, whatever, you know, famous orchestra. Music's music, right? That's the beauty of music. I'll have to check out some of the Genshin ones. I'll be down. I'll be down to see what they're like, honestly. Need someone next year to sing dubstep. Can't believe AK was able to collab with an obscure indie game Enfield for their concert. I know what he's B2. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm down. I'm not one of those people, guys. Don't worry. If you're like new to my stuff, I'm not one of those creators that's like, oh, Hoyo, I've got to shit on everything Hoyo do. I'm a fan of Zen Zone Zero, you know, and I used to be a big fan of Honkai Star Rail. I'm not that guy. I'm not a jilted ex-lover like a lot of people. You know, I'm not that guy. I'm just a massive fan of Arknights now. It is my favorite game. I think you know, I think it does so much stuff that I just wish a lot of other games would do. You know? Difficulty with future, AK, Enfield Aventis, Enfield is global sync, but Arknights is huge gap. Yeah, true. Enfield concert, please. Man, it'll be good, right? It'll be good. It will be good. I hope they've got, and I'm sure they probably have, right? I'm sure, like, they've got to look at what they've created here and be like, we want to replicate that. I would hope, anyway. I would hope. In the major comments, Kuro could never. Nah, I'm still a fan of Wuthering Waves. I am. I just like, you know, I just ain't been playing it recently. I still think it's a great game. I think Kuro are really good developers. I just think there's a big portion of the community that are massive dick suckers, if I'm honest. You know? And every community's like that. It's just that, I don't know, there's something really obnoxious about the Wither space sometimes. And I don't even know if it's so much that it's any more obnoxious than any other community. I just think it's this like, this delusional idea that it's just not happening as much as other communities. And when it is, it's always a defensive move. That kind of triggers me a little bit. You know, when it gets pointed out when, like, we were fans and content creators or communities that end up, like, acting a bit knobheadish, right? There's always this army of defenders that come along and go, oh, but they've been attacked by the Genshin fans. That's why. It's like, fuck off. You know, it's like, fuck off. Just stop. You know, let's just acknowledge it for what it is, man. It's just normal community shit, yeah. I think it's the best in all the gacha games. Oh, yeah, you know what? I actually responded to somebody earlier. Because if you didn't know, I'm going to do a quick plug, guys. It was a scripted video as well. It was a sponsored video. My Wuthering Waves video, yeah? I did a full-on scripted video. I don't do them often, but I do want to start doing more. And I want to improve, right, with my script writing and my delivery. Okay, there's issues I've got when I listen back to it. I'm like, I wish I'd done that better. I do want to improve doing this sort of content, yeah? But, like, somebody commented it saying, you know, like, Wuthering Waves, like, I don't know what they said. Basically, they said it's, like, the best gacha game or something, which, obviously, that's it. We were simply, I'm not putting this person on blast. I'm genuinely not. I don't want anybody to think I am. Like, this is a totally fair comment. It's subjective, right? You know, that's what they're saying. And, like, I just had to reply with, like, because you know, it is. That's the way I feel now. It was my favourite for ages, but in my opinion, Arknights is the best at the moment. Amazing world building, insane story, free to play friendly, insanely generous, offers the best strategy and viability, and the variation in content and mechanics is insane. You know, I do think Wuthering Waves is probably the best action gacha. Well, I do. You know, but like, that's why I'm really excited for Enfield, because the level of like story that we've got in Arknights is fucking peak, right? And it's only let down. Now, not everybody will see it this way. I think the only way it's let down is the vehicle of how it's told. Now, I like visual novels, I do, but I just think, obviously, you lose a little bit of something with a visual novel, because sometimes characters have to say things that are happening that just sounds a little bit jarring, because obviously you need to be like, oh, these guys are coming over here and attacking us without, you know, so you have to kind of like have characters' dialogue be a little bit representative of that kind of thing, which is not a problem. I don't have an issue with it, but I just can't wait for that level of story and storytelling to be told in a voice acted full 3D world, you know, when you can see everything that's going on. I think I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Oh no, bro, glazing. I agree as well, Heinshell. I hope they do. Like, I think the world building itself, unless we find out some insane stuff that, like, obviously we don't know, right? There might be some crazy history to tell us, right? I think just with the world of terror, I think it's going to struggle to stand up to that initially, hopefully as time goes on. Or, I don't know, who knows where the story's going to go, what we're going to see, what's going to unfold. They might bring so much stuff in that just, it cooks, right? It cooks. Really hope we do get some stuff where there's a lot of interconnectivity with terror. I do, because I think it's an amazing world that just because we're in Enfield and it's a separate game, I personally would love to see us going back, right? You know, honestly, I would. But yeah, I agree. I think they've got a lot to live up to, right? They've got a lot to live up to. Just bring big number and colour. Biggest issue with combat here, where is it? Feels like the quality of the combat relies on the quality of the enemy. I think that's fair for, like, you'll have to try maybe, correct me here, or like, specify exactly what you mean, I guess, because I think that's kind of like a given for any game though, right? You know? Especially in a combat game, it's only as good as what you're fighting against to a degree. But, I do think the combat in Wuthering Waves is peak. I do. I really do. Yeah, visual novel is stuff for the audience who cannot even read the mechanics. What is the short? What's this? These do slap though, right? Adam Goodman is the GOAT though. Okay, alright. That was good. That was good. Props to the short maker. Props to the short maker. The enemies are half of the game playing action games. Yeah. It's like anything, isn't it? When you've got an enemy to fight in that regard, you know, the mechanics of the enemy, the way the enemies work, the AI, right? It's like you can have great games, right, that have got insanely good combat, which I don't know, maybe this is what you may be potentially referencing. And if the AI is shit in a game, it all means nothing, right? It all means nothing because you don't even get to use those mechanics properly, right? Because it's just, what are you doing, really? You know what I mean? That's why AI in games is incredibly important, right? And dumbass dead AI in games does take a little bit away from them. Well, it takes a lot away from them if they're really bad. I think a lot of enemies in WoW are interchangeable when you just perform optimal rotation and win. It's just one of those you need to do more. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's definitely a fair statement. Again, this is why, like, for me, I am looking forward to Enfield. Now, who knows? Maybe that game will resort to that. We don't know yet, right? We got to give it time first when it drops. But I think it's one of the reasons why I love Arknights so much is, I suppose after playing WoW for a year, playing Genshin, that, you know, it's why I hope that Azure Familiar isn't so much like that. Looks like it might be. Neverness to Everness kind of looks like that. That, like, you know, gameplay, like you say, kind of like breaks down to, you know, instead of location, location, location when it comes to looking for an house, it's rotation, 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 right? You know? When's Gamescom? I think it's mid to late August, right? Man, I love Cal Charrow. Cal Charrow's such a goated character. I hope that, like, we will maybe do some... They don't ever buff him, right? But then again, I'd rather them just buff him, because this is going to mean having to get the character. That they do, like, alter versions of some of those older units that they want to make good, because Cal Charrow's desperate for that. But I'd rather them just make Cal Charrow good. Kind of do what Zenless did, you know, where they've started to, like, buff older units. Just make Cal Charrow good, man. You know? I think the unit deserves it, personally. I really do. I'm down to watch, if it's, I think it's 11:30 a.m. for me, yeah. Agree, Apollo. There's lots of mechanics. I like that. This is what I said for me, like, quite a lot of parts in Enfield almost feel like that. It's definitely a party action RPG in that sense of, like, when you're down to the brass tacks of things like the combat, right? Obviously with a bit of a strategic element in it. But, like, the boss mechanics do feel very... as well to me, like it does, it's like almost like, you know, there's elements of like MMO boss fights in there, which I hope they're really leaning into that personally. I love that sort of stuff, and I'd love to see that in Enfield. I think that's one thing that Wuthering Waves is lacking, which I know they've tried to add some cool little things in some of the fights, like, but like, because originally, like, we were had like a mechanic where like the enemies had like weak spots, didn't they? What you could specifically target. Like, I'd love to see them bring in like mechanics like that into WoW as well. Are you telling me Cal Charrow's dog shit? Frank, to be fair, it's like any gacha, any character's viable. It's just when it comes to like endgame stuff, he's not great, right? I agree, Reldon. I agree. This is why, like I say, the best combat in Wuthering Waves is the fucking what's it, man? The shit, man, what the fucking called now? I've lost the words. The fucking, what's it fights? What are they called now? How have I forgot that? Chat, remind me, man, remind me. The word's not the elusive realm now. That's awesome, though. The holograms, there we go, thank you. Fuck me, couldn't think of it then. Ex-Wooer fan, right? This guy's a LARPer. Yeah, holograms is the best part of Wuthering Waves. So it's the best part. Minus Kurol Point, you know. Virtual Crisis is great, though. But holograms, I think they, like... It's like... That is the best showcase of what Wuthering Waves is, you know? Is that you've got a game that's got really good combat, and you're giving your fights that, like, really force that expression, right? You know, it's not about time. Rotations, of course, help because they're maximum damage. It's just about pure skill, really. You know, and that's why, you know, Danji mains, really. And I think that's where you get a lot more experimentation in holograms as well. Because it is just it's a bit more freeform, isn't it? It's just, here's an enemy who's going to beat the shit out of you if you ain't fucking on it. And they go fight him. I wish they'd do more of that kind of combat. I do. I wish they'd kind of add the Virtual Crisis stuff to the holograms. Allow you to customize fights in the holograms. So you clear your holograms. I'd like them to reset as well, personally. I know a lot of people argue against that, but I'd love them to reset. Have resettable hologram fights. I don't even care about the rewards. Just let me just, like, go back and challenge it, like, again. I suppose if there's nothing to get out of it, though, why are you challenging it again, I guess. But then I'd like an extra level where it's like you customize the fight then, right? You can make them more aggressive, have more HP, do more damage. You get nerfs, reduce your HP. You put out less damage. Like, fuck the timer off totally. You know, even though it's not really such a thing. But obviously, if you're getting these mechanics, it'd be nice to have no timer, you know? You can only use a particular kind of attribute. You can only, there's resistances are buffed up or stuff like that. You know, just a bunch of different things. Like, I think that'd be really cool. I do. I think the Enfield weapon have good designs, but not good animations. What do you mean, actually in combat? I don't know. I don't know. I need to go back and watch some gameplay because like I have definitely got rose tinted glasses, but I think they're like factual rose tinted glasses. You know, they're like, oh man, I'm wearing rose tinted glasses, and then I take them off and I'm like, nah, it's still just as good. But maybe I need to watch some gameplay again. Pix react time. Well, there was a couple of things I wanted to look at. Was Babel Tale based on contingency contract, was he? Yeah, I think Virtual Crisis, it clears stuff like Whimpering Wastes. You know what I mean? I don't want them to capitalize too much on the weapon catch, though. Yeah, obviously I would like it. You know, I do like the system, right? I love the system that it's basically you're getting a rebate, right? Every time you spend, you get weapon pulls. I like that. I do like that system. I suppose, like, you're right, though. It's like how important weapons are. I don't want it to be like a Black Beacon situation, you know, where like Black Beacon like has a good weapon gacha, then it's very like you really want to make sure you have this or you're missing it big time. Which it does, like, at least on the beta, there did seem like there was decent alternatives, but like who knows 6 months after the game's launch, right? You know, definitely something you got to think about. Is 2.5 tomorrow, is it, Duck Lord? Agree, Reldon. Agree. I don't like some of the alt cutscenes. Which ones? Which ones are you not a fan of? Weapon system is a bit iffy because you punish for good character look. That's a fair point. I'm not gonna lie, that is a fair. I was saying this before. They're like kind of like going to your guarantee on the banners. You know, your 120 army, like getting your 50-50, winning it, losing it, whatever, going all the way to 120. You're right, like more pulls, more weapon pulls, right? So, you're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about it. I suppose it just encourages you, if you do get lucky, to continue pulling, right? So where you got to balance it out to be like, shit, man, do I really need to get a weapon here? Or do I just maybe like keep pulling? You know, hope it's another 50-50, maybe get spooked and then get more pulls for the weapon, maybe. It depends on how accessible like and farmable weapon pulls are and stuff as well, like, oh, doesn't it? 20k asteroids ready, but I don't think I'm pulling for Frovolova and waiting for someone spicy. Yeah. See, I was so excited about Frovolova. I really need to get back on the game, and I haven't even looked at Frovolova's kit or anything, man. Does she even look good? Because I love Frovolova as a character. Or Frolova, should I say. Okay, Virgo, I might have a look at that. You can farm weapon pulls. If HE doesn't nerf you get roughly 20 weapon pulls a week. Black Beacon gave out free weapon of your choice every patch. Yeah, that is a good thing. I just think it's just and it is a good system. Like, don't get me wrong, the gacha in Black Beacon, you can't really complain about it, right? But I just think the weapons do seem incredibly significant, right? So it's like, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? You know what I mean? Nine hours from now. Augusta is, I don't even know off the new characters I'm coming out, man. I am such a larper we were at the minute. Somebody who played since day one and like grinded the game hard for like, you know, for majority of the first year. Yes, I will, Apollo, yeah. As long as I can watch it. Hi, I got here late. What's going on, Mr. Comment? Play Girls Frontline 2, so I know the pain of weapon pulls, so it's not nearly as bad as Hoyo games. So you know what? Like, even though you got a guarantee in WoW, I swear to God, I've just got the worst luck in Wuthering Waves when it comes to weapons. I got hard pity every time. So it's like, although there's a guarantee there, I swear it's just harder for me to get the weapons. And the weapons also rotate in the shop. Yeah, the weapon shop is sick. If you're talking about Enfield, that is. Really like for Lars Dying, but I'm looking for a 5-star dungeon like gameplay. That's fair. That's fair. The game needs something like that as well, actually. With your accent, it sounds like you said frog lover instead of frolova. It was amazing, Shin. It was amazing. The weapon in... Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah. Like my luck in Genshin and Star Rail was dog shit. My luck in Zenless is actually quite good. I lost my first 50-50 in ages again the other day. Got Lycon instead of I forgot her name, the new character. And Miriam Kyo. I will ask him actually. I need to ask him again because I don't want to, even though he said it was okay before, I don't want to just do it again. I'd rather just ask. Worse than the U banner. See, like, even though we went that far deep in the U banner, yeah, like, I got what? Two Blazes, you, and a bunch of other decentish units as well for like that many pulls. Like, you know, like, I've gone deep in pulls in like WoW, failed the 50-50, gone deep, and then been like, shit, now I've got to get for the weapon. You know what I mean? And then not ended up getting the weapon because I've gone like 70 plus pulls deep. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you can be talking what there? Even with a guarantee in a weapon in WoW, you can be talking potentially 160 pulls plus 80, right? WoW's problem is that you kind of need the weapons to function, so a functionally complete character needs. Exactly, yeah, exactly. You might end up maybe, I guess, I don't know what the average pulls is for a unit in Arknights, right? But maybe you could argue, okay, you might end up pulling more, but then you ain't got to worry about the weapon, right? Yeah, WoW characters need their weapon heavily. I got Looper, and don't get me wrong, there is options, but I agree as well. Like, you know, people try and cope like that alone in the games, and they just look at the free to play options. Of course there is. It's not as good, right? And of course it's not going to be as good as well. It's a gacha game, right? That's how they're selling that shit. But I do think the characters, you know, especially some, you know, like Brant. You ain't got Brant's weapon. There's no fucking point really having him, really. You know? I know, I better shut up about Wuthering Waves, man. Every time I talk about Wuthering Waves, my stream gets took down. Yeah. I spent more pulls in a single Yuzuru ban than I did. Yeah, I lost. That was who I lost my 50-50 on. She's the latest one. Yeah, that's her name. Yeah. Yeah. 34 pulls in average for a 6R in. So that's pretty decent. For sports, you just need a musical concerto weapon. I have a cadenza with my Chicana just fine. Yeah, there is some units in WoW, like, you know, that are more than fine with free-to-play options, definitely. You know? And look, you know, Wuthering Waves is still a game that is very, very it's not as it was, but we are a year into the game now, right? I still think the game is very viable, right? In terms of like free to playness, I do. Straight up hydrogen bomb versus coffin baby. Okay, I like that analogy. 4-star weapons do surpass most of the time. That is true. Yeah. I need to get back on Girls Frontline 2. I like Girls Frontline 2. I ain't played it for ages since it came out, really. I played it for like a week and then stopped playing it. Well, I'll say a week. You know, I did a couple of streams, really. Yeah, the shot, like, again, you know, of course, it's gacha, right? There's always bad parts of gacha. It's gacha, right? We have to accept that. I just think so many people shat on the Enfield system without really thinking about it, because maybe I'll be wrong when it actually comes out, right? And after a few months, you'll be like, damn, bro, this game's fucking me every which way, right? It's just so rough. I'm getting shagged on pools. I'm getting absolutely fucked. The game's not very generous in what it's giving you. Who knows? But looking at the system, dabbling with the system a little bit, man, I've got, you know, like, there is way worse systems out there. Way worse systems out there. And I know when you're talking about gacha, right, I get it. I get the irony of that statement, right? But I still think that's true. I take his people are comparing the wrong Royale game. If you still can buy 6R weapons in Enfield, then no problem to me. Oh yeah, who's the past 4-star and we haven't touched the game in months? Who's the past 4-star? What do you mean? Is that actually, has there been any new 4-stars recently in Wuthering Waves? There hasn't, has there? How far was I on stream? I don't know. You can look at my streams. I got further than that, though. I went to the other region. What was the boss? Big boss that you fight? I still had more stuff to do. I didn't follow a lot of story stuff because I don't want to spoil myself. So, like, there's a lot of people who, like, they've got critiques of the story stuff in Enfield, right? I don't have those critiques because I skipped and ignored a lot of the story. Because I'm the type of person that, like, you know, I was probably hoping the game was coming out sooner, to be fair. But I'm the type of person that, like, you know, when it comes to betas, I'll engage with the story just a little bit to see, like, okay, this seems intriguing, and then I'll check out because I'm like, I don't want to start again and not enjoy the initial start of the game because I've already experienced it, you know? Last 4 stars are looming. Oh, it's really, there's nothing been since then. Damn. It isn't the best system. Exactly, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I know there is better systems out there, but yeah, I think it's a very, I don't want to use the word fair, right? It's gacha, you know. I think it seems a bit, like I say, it seems a bit funny when you say that, but I just think it's a decent system. As you say, there's much worse out there, right? There's much worse out there. The idea that it's the worst. When I heard you know, there was I'd seen at least a dozen videos stating that. And I was just like, you guys are fucking tripping, man. You guys are tripping. You know what I mean? You're straight up tripping now. I don't care. Like I said, we've got the HDR model lacking 4 stars, premium teams only, weapons required. Oh, that's a fair statement. It does lack 4 stars, definitely. And yeah, especially now the introduction of the new fucking status effects. The game desperately needs them, in my opinion. And 4-star coming in 2.7 or 2.8. I meant you're taking... Yeah. No, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah. I tried to stay away from them. It's like... like, you know how some people, like, can play games over and over again? There's very few games that I'll play over and over again, right? You know, it's like, when I think of these games, I think of, like, Final Fantasy 9, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy 12, the Mass Effect trilogy, stuff like that. I struggle to play games over and over again and really enjoy the story. So that's why I don't like to do that too much, because it really takes the shine off it for me. Definitely agree 4 stars should be more frequent, yeah. But all right, it's 24. Should we just have a little look at some stuff that's going on, rather than just wrapping up here? So I did want to take a little look at this, right? Because I think this is kind of wild. It's not surprising, okay? It's not surprising. It seems like it's mainly Twitter, which, hey, look, it's Twitter, right? But I don't know why people are so mad. Now, I don't know if it's because people, and I don't know if it was because of this image that she's alluding to that the new character's gay or what. But the VA for Yuzua has been getting dragged on Twitter. I'm assuming, obviously, this is the Zenless community, yeah, which tends to be a pretty chill community. It's kind of acting out, man. Again, you guys, if I do upload this as a video, let me know what the reasons may be. Now, obviously, some of the stuff that's being said, there's no reason ever really, right? But, you know, I get it. Sometimes we know what VAs can be like, right? Not saying that she's doing that, but we've seen some VAs acting a little bit crazy online. But there was a flag. I didn't even realise. I didn't at first until I saw people going on about keep your fucking views to yourself. And I was like, what? What are we doing here? So basically, there was a post she put up. Hi there, you found me out. I'm the English VA for Ukinami Zua in Zenless Zone Zero. Nobody knew because I'm super stealth. Thank you to Mihoyo, and then some hashtags, and then obviously a little image from Zenless. And then this person replied back saying, congrats. I don't know if I'm supposed to know who this person is. Congrats, your performances, Yuzua, is so amazing and such a joy to listen to. And then she just put, of course, Yuzua is our most precious angel. I was like, seems like a perfectly reasonable post for me, personally. And then, like, people started to get a little bit mad in the response. Another reason the English cast is hated and not used. Awful acting by most of y'all, and you're annoying. And I was like, is it though? And like, I listened back to some of it. This is not the best. What's it? There is, we've got this here.
Apartment building. The killer was sentenced, but
I think she does a bad job, personally. Like, we've got these here are the comparisons. Now, I'm not gonna lie, right? The Korean and JP version is fire. Right, like, really fire. But, like, I don't think the EN version's terrible, right? This isn't the best clip to use, personally.
To check out our shop.
Now, you might be like, you know what, subjectively, that's not the kind of character voicing I like. All right, cool. Like, people are getting really fucking wild about it. All you have to do is just voice the character. No one asks you to use him as a crutch for your bullshit. Like, now, again, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if she's made posts that may be, I guess, inflammatory. I don't think this is that bad, personally. And even if she's like, hey, you know, in my headcanon, I think she's gay. Okay. All right. Okay. I guess, like, it's not really that bad, in my opinion. You know, it's not bad. Vile. Disgusting, even. Okay. Can we have two girls be close friends without having them to be sex-crazed lesbians? My God, you people are obnoxious. Now, hey, I ain't even saying that ain't wrong, right? You know, why can't you have that? But, like, you guys are going to have to, like, correct me here, right? You can have that opinion of, like, hey, you know, do we always have to do that, right? You know? Whatever. But, like, I don't understand how this was that. Right? Like, even if, like, that's what you're angry about, like, was this that? Now, again, I could be wrong. Maybe she's out here putting up some, like, a hot topic post. I don't know. I tried to have a quick glance over her Twitter. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to spend too much time. Twitter's a fucking cesspit anyway. But, like, it does seem to be like she does a lot of, like, food posts and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I don't understand what about has, like, got people so, worked up, like, yeah, apparently she's been getting death threats as well. You should be replaced by AI just for this. Get the fuck out. Hey, Mihoyo, your English voice actors are being gay retards again. Now, this is crazy, man. The replies for some fucking reason. Like, you know, like I say, I can even understand the point of view where some people, I'm like, do we have to ship every character? Whatever, right? But to be like this angry about it, like, oh my God, man, you know, even if, like, right, let's say the character was gay, right, whatever, but like just somebody else thinking like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if they were, and that's how I'm viewing it. Okay, all right, why does that make you mad? I don't know why that makes you mad, personally. You know what I mean? Wild to me, wild. Queen, oh my God, you got the pedos and racists mad in the replies. Why are people saying she should be fired? I wanted to try, because there was some crazy posts. I don't know if I'll be able to find them now. Obviously, you got some people just trying to ship the characters. Whatever. It doesn't bother me. It don't make me mad at all. But, you know, like, there was some stuff in Reddit as well. I think in the subreddits. I'm sorry, but you were a voice actor, not a writer, game director, or producer. Having personal headcanons is fine, but you can't just push it as a factor and there's no confirmation or even evidence from the game or its create. But, like, is this what we're talking about, that she's pushing headcanon? Like, is this the headcanon? I don't... Headcanons are fine as long as it stays in your head and not be mad. Like, people can differ with your headcanon. You can have, like, a view of, like, oh, this is what I think this character's like, right? And somebody can go, nah, I don't. And that kind of sounds like a shitty idea, personally. All right, cool. But, like, going, yo, dude, you should be fucking fired. You're vile and disgusting. I'm like, is that really, like... you know? It's like... But this is Twitter. This is Twitter, man. Like, it's just kind of crazy, man. I'm just like, bro, why do people get so in the feelings about video game characters or what other people think about video game characters, right? You know, like, even if you are the person, and, like, even if you were like, you know what, it's not for me, right? Get it. Everybody's got their own personal views on these sort of things, right? At the end of the day, they have, right? And whatever. It is whatever. Like, to be, like, asking for people to get fired and stuff, it's just such weird energy, man. It's just like, I don't understand why that threatens you. And I guarantee you, yeah, the thing is, I bet you 90% of the people who are ragging her on Twitter don't follow her, wasn't getting this stuff in their face. They went searching for it. You know what I mean? The shippers are fucking painful to be around there. I agree. Some of them are fucking annoying. I'm not denying that. Like, everything has to get shipped by some people, right? And some people do get weird about it as well. There's no denying. I'm not denying that. That's true, right? But, like, again, now, obviously, if I do put this up as a video, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to talk about it. Probably won't put it up as a video because it's kind of just BS, really. And I don't really like going into this sort of stuff that much, if I'm honest. I like to just stick to, like, video game drama, right? You know? But, like, I haven't seen anything on a Twitter that does that. You know? Apart from this picture, I guess, with this flag. But, like, is that even an I guess maybe it is. Is he? Is he even an LGBT flag? Is he? It's Twitter, though. We've got to understand it's Twitter, so it doesn't really matter which side you fall on, right? People are probably just acting like dickheads anyway, because it's Twitter, right? Usually people are in replies in Twitter. Usually, don't matter what side you fall on, are usually a little bit fucking, you know? But yeah, I just thought it was fucking a bit crazy to see. Shame, you know, because I think the idea that people are trying to get... But hey, look, even if you've got that view, and even if you're super angry about that view, right? Okay. But, like, I don't think she's done a bad job, personally. Right? Like, is it the lesbian flag, is he? See, I don't fucking know. That's how fucking ignorant I am to it, you know. I'm not going to lie. There's too many flags. I'm not going to lie. There's too many flags, right? But, yeah. I just thought it was kind of whatsy. Anyway. To a little bit more light-hearted stuff, guys, okay? To a little bit more light-hearted stuff. I guess it's still, a drama, right? I think some content creators in the Wuthering Waves space are starting to actually see that there's a lot of people in the Wooer space that are fucking soft pussies, right? I've said this a few times. I love Wuthering Waves. I think there's massive parts of the community that are awesome. There's a growing contingent that are soft pussies who get in their feelings about any opinion about the game, even to the point now where we've got this idea that just because somebody says something like, this maybe looks a little bit of a filler patch, you've got people going, well, even if you go to Google and Google what's a filler patch, the fact that it's got MSQ updates means it's not a filler patch. Hey, even if that's right? End of the day, who fucking cares about that, really? Somebody's just said, this doesn't look as a bigger patch as prior. And at the end of the day, not every patch is going to be the biggest patch, right? but we've got some content creators like Captain Cabinets. I saw it in Ethan's video as well, where the stream was like, the content, the comments, sorry, were really like, L takes, man, you know, like getting a bit pissy with them to the point where Captain followed up with a video, I think, talking about that. I saw like the first 20 seconds of this and I was like, I want to see what she's got to say about it, because I've been quite vocal about the negative parts of the Wuthering Waves community. It's not specific to Wuthering Waves, but with Wuthering Waves, there's a lot of big creators who kind of, I guess, they kind of give the toxicity in the Wibber space. Now, I'm not saying that the dickheads. I'm just mean, it just always feels like it gets glazed over a little bit because it's always seen as they're defending themselves from big bad Hoyo fans. Which, of course, there's plenty of idiots in the Hoyo community as well, like any community. But it always feels like when other communities act like fools, everyone goes, they're acting like fools again, and everybody else kind of goes, true. But when it's the Wibber community, there's always this kind of like conversation that, oh, no, that, you know, they swung second as if it's like a defense for like being weird. So I'm kind of curious to see what Cap's got to say about this. I really, because I like Captain, and I want to see what she's got to say, because I think I saw some of the comments. People were being really fucking soft, man. You know, really soft. She didn't even say the patch was bad. She didn't even say the patch was bad. Before we get into it though, just look at this top comment. I never thought I'd see the day when the Wibber community acts like the Hoyo community. I never said 2.5 was bad or that it was filler. If anything, I said how much I'm looking forward to the MSQ. This video is in response to people blatantly not watching the content before making comments. At least y'all know one thing about me. I will always be honest and say my unfiltered opinion, even if it's not in my best interest from a content perspective. I will never lie or glaze unnecessarily. Love to hear it. Let's get into the video then and see what went down then. I'm hoping she like, you know, focuses on some of those comments.
Bro, the comments on my video about the Woo live stream are insane. Bro, the fucking comments on my Woo live video is actually insane. It's incredible. I'm gonna be so real. It doesn't matter what the community is, just any gacha community. They're so soft. People are so soft, and even like Woo fans are soft. Like, it's...
See, like, this is what I say, like, sometimes in the Wibber space, like, even Wibber fans, as if, like, Wibber fans are different, right? I feel like a lot of content creators feel like they have to add that addendum onto it. Even Wooer, as if, oh, you know, Wooer community, we ain't like that. We ain't like that, you know, Giga Chad's over here. We don't get like that. When we have to remember that if we want to point at the Genshin community and laugh, right, and say, idiots over there, there's a lot of refugees in Wuthering Waves now. Let's not pretend that some of those bad apples aren't over here now, you know, seeking asylum and acting out, you know? You know, we know, right? We know it.
Wild. Like, I can understand why people might feel, like, offended by it, but I kind of don't care. But also, like, I don't think it warranted kind of the response that it got. You know what I mean? Like, people just looked at my thumbnail and title and assumed those were my thoughts. Like, should I just show you what I mean? Also,
what do you mean, some?
Septimon EXE. Yippee! So, obviously...
See, like, as well... Now, I know she's not apologising here, which I respect, right? I really respect this. She's not apologising. I love that. I love that. I love that she's standing on business, I guess. But this video here, don't you remember as well when a lot of the Wuthering Waves content creators laughed at Genshin creators when they made critical videos and then came back kind of crawling towards the community to be like, I'm sorry, cap in hand. I'm not saying Cap's doing that, but it's the fact that it required a follow-up video. You know what I mean? It's just, it's like, the denial of that this happens in the Wibber space for me is like, it does. It's just on a smaller scale because it's a smaller game, right? It's a smaller community. And every video I make that's ever any critical of Wuthering Waves, it always gets shit percentage of likes. Again, I don't know what it looks like she's around the same as me. I usually get like 90 to 95% like ratio. And even when I'm critical of other games, I've been critical of Infinity Nikki, Nikkei, a load of games. If you go back and watch some of my games, I've been critical of so many games, right? Genshin, Star Rail, Zenless, whatever you think of the game, I've probably been critical of it. And they're usually normal videos. Even when I'm like, kind of like just focusing on one point of Wuthering Waves, but glazing the game as a whole. Yeah, that shit gets tore to pieces on the dislikes.
I get a pretty good like ratio on my videos most of the time, right? Like, I normally get like the 95+% usually, which is like pretty good.
That's good.
Yesterday,
I think Cat makes good content as a lot.
This one was at like 50%, 60% yesterday. It's at 72 now, but this is a really, really low like ratio, right? This one's a very, very low like ratio because like I'm asking, do you know why? Because I'm asking a question. I said, is the 2.5 patch disappointing?
It is an EN moment as well, right? They saw the is and they didn't see the is, sorry, and didn't see the question mark, and they just read the 2.5 patch is disappointing. You know?
Didn't say that.
Truly an EN can't read moment.
It's merely a question because that's what everybody is talking about, right?
Which is fair.
Everyone's talking about. And the thumbnail it says is 2.5 patch filler. That's it. And people are like, oh, I don't like it when you clickbait. Ew, it sucks.
Right, that's the thing. When you're negative about Wuthering Waves, all of a sudden clickable, clickbaity content's bad, but when you shit on Genshin, it's totally cool, right? Again, this whole thing that like with Wuthering Waves as well, which I find kind of just weird. This like where people get into the fact that, well, if you look on Google, the definition of a filler patch means that if it's got MSQ updates, then it can't be a filler patch. And it's like, okay, all right, stop being fucking weird, man. Why are you going to Google to get a definition of a filler patch, bro? Just to win an argument in a comment section? Just stop being fucking soft, man.
So you have to resort to clickbaiting, and okay, so you don't have a problem with like any other of my fucking thumbnails for anything ever, but as soon as it's about Wua, it's like,
Catch you later, Dustin.
Bro, actually, children, let me go through some of them. Should we just go through some of them because it's so funny? A lot of these people seem to think that it's like
I can just say as well, you know, even if I'm not saying it is a filler patch. Honestly, I didn't even watch the stream, right? I'm not saying it's a filler patch, okay? But even if it is, filler patches don't have to be bad. We need them sometimes. So the patches, the proper patches can be good, right? We don't want the game to be steaming every single patch. Well, it would be great, but there's going to be burnout, right? There's going to be a drop-off. You want those pullbacks, the rests, so they can cook. Now, I don't want it to be like a 1.2 filler patch, because that fucking sucked, in my opinion. I know we got Yao, and then I guess there were some positives, but it was a longer patch. It was dry. Now, but it doesn't mean that a filler patch has to be bad either.
Yeah, it's the worst thing in the world. Anyone who has watched this video or saw me talk about it live knows exactly what my opinion is, right? No, exactly. I say, like, I'm looking forward to the MSQ. I like the QOL changes that they've done. Apart from that, patch is a bit fucking dry.
That was your mistake right there. You didn't finish off the glaze with extra glaze, right? You got your donut, you glazed it. Now, what they wanted you to do was to get an extra topping of glaze on top and then serve it. The fact is, you said, I don't want to put the sprinkles on. I'm not a fan of sprinkles. And they went, you fucking ate the donut then. You know?
That's it. I think that's a very reasonable, level-headed take to have. The title and thumbnail, I don't like it. You're an entitled content creator. Like, I've got people calling me, like, spoiled brat, an entitled drama queen.
Does she not understand the compliment sandwich, right? You got to finish with the compliment, right?
Like, they get so offended over their, like, favorite gacha game that they then have to, like, go in the comments and be like, you're so entitled just because of a thumbnail and title. These people are so soft and so defensive over their favorite game.
They are.
Yeah. And for what?
And like, do you know what? I've genuinely saw people saying, can you blame the Wuthering Waves community for being defensive? They had to defend the game before it even came out. Brother, if you were out here defending Wuthering Waves before it came out, I'm sorry, you need to go touch grass, man. Like, what? Why did you feel the need to do that? You know what I mean? Like, why did you feel the need to do that? Like, there's one thing, say, actually, I disagree with what somebody said, but to the point where you're getting fucking arsey in comment sections around 52 different videos on YouTube, there's levels to this stuff, right? You know? There's levels.
Look, I'll show you. I'll show you. I had to like leave this comment to make it fucking obvious. Right? I had to leave this pinned thing to say, no, I'm not disappointed. Is it gonna be a slow patch? 100% it is. That's why I'm gonna take my time playing other games too. This isn't me hating on WoW, it's just a reality. I feel there is absolutely nothing wrong with this comment at all. There's nothing wrong with this at all. But the replies, you should really try not to make a clickbait video titles. Viewers will think you're just a drama farmer. People are simple-minded when you add the word
What's the bet, right? Now, I'm not throwing strays at Saint, right? What's the bet that people making these comments follow people like Saint, watch people like Saint, when they're shitting on Genshin, when they're shitting on other games, think it's totally fine, right? She wasn't even shitting on the game. You know, hey, I've got no evidence of that person, right? I'm not saying they are. Who knows? I'm making my own headcanon here, right? But, yeah, you know.
Disappointing to a video.
There's a lot of crossover with
Dramas always suit to
Saints,
follow.
Ethans, you know, their audience. There's a big crossover.
2.5 patch sounds like an okay video title, and you could add your face with a thinking pose. Okay, John Bala, whatever your name is, you make a video. How about you go and make a video?
Bro's a floor manager here, man. Oh my days.
Why don't you go and make a fucking video? The title
telling her to make a thumbnail, you know, what the fuck?
Is the 2.5 patch disappointing? I'm gonna be so real. If you get offended by this title, or you're triggered by this title, or it irks you, please go outside and touch grass. It's just a fucking video title. I'm asking a question that everybody is asking. It's not my opinion. It's a fucking video title. Why are people getting so defensive and butthurt?
Pixel tree thumbnails are like that too, no shit. Hey, yo, look, end of the day, when it comes to YouTube, your job, I'm not the best at it because I don't get many views. Your job is to make people want to click your video, right? Whether it's the title or the thumbnail, right? Now, you could argue that, well, that's giving a message, which it is. But the whole point is, before you form an opinion on the content, you probably should watch the content, right? Now, the amount of times I've had people comment on my videos of what they got from the title and they've got really pissy and I'm like, you didn't watch the video? And their response is, I ain't watching slop content. It's just like, why are you here then, brother? Why are you even commenting? You know what I mean?
For video title, please go and touch grass. You know what I mean? Like, literally, it's not even my opinion. It's just a question. Are we getting upset over a question? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. It carries on. This is the exact same thing as calling 2.2 bad, lol. What do y'all expect? Like, genuinely.
Never ceasing.
Where did I call this bad?
Pix puts women in the... Dude, I actually had a couple of people saying, yo, what the fuck, man? I got catfished by the title. I'm like, yo, it ain't my fault you came here to goon, bro. You know? You know? Like, come on, man. Don't hate the player.
Bad. Okay. People have been spoiled a bit much. It was bound to happen that we'd get a fill-up batch if 2.5 will be like that. It's kind of funny seeing how people are raging how they feel it's patches they feel like it's peak. Expecting every patch to be peak seems rather childish.
What if I go into peaks?
I never expected
Get some glasses.
I did every patch to be peak, nor do I care. That's the crazy thing. I literally say in this video, yeah, it's not like peak, it's not the best thing ever. I don't care. I'm gonna play fucking Horse Girl Gacha. That's it. I don't care. What is the baseline for disappointing or filler patch for you guys, for WoW standards at least? If Western CCs aren't able to create
WoW standards at least
10 to 50 drama videos a patch, it is termed as a filler patch.
Now, to be fair, Western CCs, hey, I dabble. Do you see what I'm saying though? These are the type of people, now I've got no evidence of this, that like, when you're shitting all over fucking other games, hey, that's just fair, man. Comparing the game to this game, which is clearly objectively better, is fine to do. But then when a person asks a simple question, you know, not even stating it, is this filler? Is this a bit disappointing? What do you guys think? Oh man, you just drama baiting now. Get the fuck out of here.
What's some other ones?
Excommunicado.
What's some other ones I did? Not every patch needs to be peak, for fuck's sake. I agree. I agree.
White text top, yellow, orange text bottom, impact font.
Lovely. Slower Wooer patch means
He's got the
instead
font
of
now.
Wooer CCs
He's got the
feeling
font.
2 weeks of downtime shitting on other games that they'll probably spend a month doing it. A slow time for Wooer basically means a super bad time for every other.
Okay, to be fair, considering how many people keep glazing the story and how many videos go, every patch is so good. Facts. Wooer never stops winning. I kind of expect all the patches to be worth those videos. And that's fair. And with, like, granted, Wuthering Waves has had a lot of good patches, right? I'm not one of these people that glazes a story so much because I think it's a story that's an okay story that's told in a very flashy way that I think a lot of people think it's better than what it is. Now, story enjoyment is subjective, but I think with a game that's had so many W patches, when a patch might not be as a capital W as the patch before, right? I think it's fair for content creators just to have a conversation about it without the community getting, oh my God, you're drama farming again. You know, it's just like, if we can talk about the peak, why can't we talk about the not so peak as well? Like, it's
the gacha game on YouTube, especially Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero. I don't
feels like YouTube comment needs a mark symbol if the commenter fully watched the video or time watched. So what, like a Steam hours played? Oh, so you can see whether the review's a good review. Not gonna lie, that's kind of based. I like that.
Maybe just for once, don't take it out on other games if y'all run out of stuff to do. What the fuck is this comment? Like, what is this comment? It's saying,
I love it as well because their model just makes it even better.
Because it's a slow Wooer patch, maybe, like, don't take it out on other games and shit on them. Who does bro think I am? When do I do that? Okay, genuine question. When have I made a video shitting on Zenless Zone Zero? When have I made a video shitting on, like, Honkai Star Rail? Like, actually shitting on it? Does bro think I'm fucking Shatotus? Like, what the fuck?
I was just about oh my God, the pause, bro. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That's scary. I think this is like, again, I have no personal issues with Saint, honestly, because this shit don't mean shit to me. I'm a grown-ass man, right? I have a laugh about video game stuff. I don't get in my feels about any of it, right? I think this is the issue sometimes with Saint being such a big face in the Wooer space. Little bit of poetry there. Is that, like, even if you don't associate with Saint, I think it kind of like that leaks in where people think, well, you know, you shit on all the other games as well, kind of thing. Like, you know, again, this is where, like, you know, that sort of, that the community can be seen in that light, right? Now, we all know that it's not the entirety of the community, but, like, vocal minorities in communities, and I'm talking about the community and not Saint or content creators, can give a view of the community, right? You know what I mean? It can, and a figurehead, a big CC, probably the biggest CC for Wooer that's like specifically Wooer based. I mean, obviously there's bigger people who cover Wooer, you know, is like, you know, the Wooer guy. There's no doubt that that's how he's seen, right? Now, people can sit there and argue, well, it's fair, blah, 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 blah. But dude makes, and again, I don't care because I don't hate the player. It's the game, right? You know? There's no denying that's his style of content of, aggressively, if that's the right word, shitting on other games, specifically Huyo, right? From a perspective of playing to the crowd of the jilted ex Huyo fan base. Let's not pretend, right? We know that's what he's doing, and I ain't got a problem with that. There's a big portion of his community that are Wooer fans, but they used to play Genshin, and now they really, really don't like Huyo, and they love to watch people shit on that game, right? And I think that's why you probably got this in caps comment section, because this is a bleed off, right? Because there's a crossover, you know. Cap talks to Saint a lot. They're close. They chat. She's, you know, done a lot of stuff with Saint. You know, there's a crossover, right? There's a community crossover, and I think that's what's happening here, personally. You know, it's called a spade a spade.
This is what I mean. It's like, Wooer CC's slow patch. They're gonna shit on every other gacha game. I don't fucking do that. You know what I mean? What? Look at my content. Look at my videos. Like, I don't. That's literally not what I do at all. You know what I mean? It's like,
Oh,
who
she was
the fuck do you
drinking.
think I
I wonder
am?
what was happening then.
You're like, when do I do that? I never do that.
That was very Sammy-esque, wasn't he?
I mean, CCs are tourists. All you need is an MSQ. So why y'all complain?
Oh, man, dude, the tourism statement, as if like, you know, as if that's an insult. You know? It's like I had to say that about fucking Tecton. He was like, man can't even sit and play a game for 8 hours. The fuck you gonna listen to him for? It's like, bro, that's not a flex, man. Come on. You know? Like, come on. Coming from somebody who's played games for hours on end, right? It's like, I don't go around telling anybody, I don't want to listen to you anyway. You can't even sit down for 8 hours and play a game. Fuck off.
Lol. Did I complain? It's me saying, hey, Wuthering Waves.
There are good
is a
tourists
bit
and
of
a
a
nuisance
dry patch.
tourists. True. Just like there's good, what's the word when you're not a tourist? Like, mainer of a game. And there's bad mainers of a game, right? There's you know, it goes both ways, yeah.
Is that me complaining? I think that's you projecting. Because I don't care. I genuinely don't
I am a
care.
tourist, Ollie.
Oh no, they have events they don't actually do. I do my events. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's just like, it's so many comments of people think like, I think this is the best patch ever.
James went full retail, though he's drinking his own Kool-Aid. Dude does like the smell of his own farts, right? And, you know, he's not even going to deny that, right? And if he does, then he's tripping because like the amount of times I've seen Saint laugh at his own jokes that are like 12-year-old level jokes, right? You know, hey, it is what it is. I'm not angry about it, but it's just like, okay, dude definitely likes a whiff of his own farts.
And all Kuro patches from now on should follow the same level of energy. I'll be honest about this community, players are overzealous. You are asking the impossible from this company. If you know a 3D game that releases in each new version, a large map, unique and beautiful characters with different skills, a bunch of new events, and
You laughed at your own
animated
jokes
vlogs
before. True.
emotions on their faces, not stupid standing
To
characters.
be fair though, I do like the smell of my own farts. In real life, I'm saying, I think everybody kind of likes the smell of their own brand, yeah? You know when like you rip a fart and somebody else is like, oh my god, and you're like, oh, it smells alright to me.
Characters, a main
You know?
storyline every patch. Please report this
Smells
game
alright
to
to me, man.
Not a
Somebody's
single
literally like,
community is
"Wah."
as disgusting as the Wooer community. Even in Genshin, where there are a lot of empty patches
Don't
and
run
58
ya.
spins per patch, players do not complain, and only Wooer has a lot of complaints. You forget that Kuro is an ordinary company, and if you think that Wooer has 1,500 or more people working
That's
on
just
it,
by itself.
as
True.
in Genshin, there are fuck me. You don't know how the business works, and you don't understand that due to the number of people, time, and money, each version will not have the same priority and the resources allocated to it. Holy fucking cum guzzling, bro. Yeah, bro thinks he works for Kuro. Again, number one, who's complaining? I didn't complain. So this is what I mean.
I do from time to time. Not so much about, well, events, right? Events, endgame, and story, and Rover being a Mary Sue. But, you know, I mean, that's fine. Like, complaining, being critical of a game, it's totally fine, man. It's totally fine.
I literally don't complain at all. Do I say it's going to be a bit slow? Do I say it's like mid compared to the other patches? I do, because it objectively is. Do I care? No, I'll enjoy the MSQ, whatever they put in there, then I'll fucking play another game. I'm not complaining. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But like, I'm not gonna.
It's got a
sit
new
here and be like,
model, yeah. It looks different.
Respect the devs. Blah, 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 blah. Like all these companies, but you don't know how business works. Like you sound crazy. You actually sound crazy. You sound so butthurt. You sound so fucking butthurt.
I do not care if 500 people or 2,500 people work on a product. I only care if the product is worth playing or not. Agree. Like, I'll be brutally honest, right? I'm empathetic as a human being. I don't want to see employees treated badly, right? And crunch and all that sort of stuff. I'm also going to be honest from a consumer point of view, right? I just want to play good games. I just want to, you know, wear clothes that don't fall apart. You know, a lot of people wear clothes that are made in sweatshops. They still wear the clothes, right? You know, I just want to have a TV that works. I really don't think too much about the process that went into making said TV. Right now, I'd love to be the person that could excise myself from all those things that have bad practices, and people are, you know, victims of whatever, overworking, bad pay, whatever it might be. But you know, as long as the game's good, that's honestly, it's all I care about, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
If that makes me a bad person,
You're
man,
way
shoot me,
too
you know?
greedy. If you think 2.5 is not good, I never said it wasn't good. I literally never said it wasn't good.
I think you're right about that timestamp.
They should have launched it with underwater swimming.
With the comments, you know, because I'll bet you that next to this person's comment here, it'd be like 0.04, right? What time watched? You know, read the title, pause the video, click to comment section.
Finally can grab Brent. Bro, these people are like.
If you can be done more ethically, the better. But that's the company's fault for that. Exactly. And I know consumers, we have error, right? But like,
I agree, but
life's short, man. I'm just
seen the
you know.
trend. I know what the trend is. I don't care.
All right, Madal, thank you very much for stopping by. It's been appreciated.
Just quit the game.
Drive safe.
I'm sure the longer a gacha is out, the more retarded the community gets. It's just like, I'm just very aware of who my audience is. And I know there are other like content creators that are gonna kind of like spin the patch into like, actually, it's the best thing that war has ever done. Like, okay. We're really trying so hard to like keep people happy. Like, you know they're like, you just know there's gonna be some people that are like that, bro.
Who's a good boy? The gameplay in the background.
2.5 is actually the best patch that Weatherwind has ever made. Like, are we high? We can call a spade a spade. It's all right, okay?
Yep.
Like, like it's okay. It's fine. We don't.
And as well, the thing for me, this is where like this self-doubt, I think, you know, this defensive nature of some communities. You know, even if a patch is bad, the game's not bad just by the fact that it's had a bad patch, right? If a game's been out for a long time, right? Let's hope Wuthering Waves goes for years. 5 years down the line. Just because it has a bad patch, right? 1.2 was a pretty poor patch, right? It was a poor showing. It was a longer patch, right? If I remember correctly. It was pretty fucking boring. It felt like a just log in every day kind of patch. Yeah, we got Yao, but Wuthering Waves got better since then. Like, even if a game does have a bad patch, even if you don't think it's a bad patch, but somebody else thinks it's a bad patch, I don't understand the necessity to, like, you know? And again, at the end of the day, this is, you know, a lot of these sort of comments are just conversations, which is fine. But we know a lot of the time it goes beyond this. People getting really pissy, just quit the game, fucking CCs and this and that, and it's just like, oh man.
I have to like fucking jerk off all the Woo players all the time, you know what I fucking mean? Like, it's okay to be honest a little bit, you know? That voice is so funny. That was just my general like nerd voice. That's not meant to be like targeted at anything or anyone. My 2.5 is the best. It has one whole event. Like, genuinely, I genuinely want to like.
I was gonna say, again, I've got to be honest here. I didn't watch the stream. I've kind of been off Woo for the last 2 months, right? I have. But I did watch like a 2-minute recap, and it did look like it was light on event stuff, right? It did. And hey, I know this, if I do upload this, he's going to piss off the fucking Woo people. I watched a recap of the Genshin stream, right? A Genshin patch. Oh man, it just looked like there was a little bit more there, personally. And that's where I couldn't understand some people coming to this conclusion it feels a bit fillery. Whether that's a case or not, of course, I know people go, well, actually, the definition of a filler patch means no MSQ. So it could have no content, but if they progress the story, it's not filler. All right, whatever. But, you know, and it is a fact that, like, Woo does do, like, a lot of fire patches. So, of course, not everything's going to be cooking so hard, yeah?
Is there anyone who genuinely says that 2.5 is, like, peak? Like, is there a creator or anyone that said like 2.5 is like peak? Because I would love to talk to them.
Maybe play the game and judge it for yourself. Don't listen to CC's facts.
What are we saying?
Like, dude, I don't care what anybody says about a video. They can say the worst things, right? You know, the amount of films I've watched over the years that have got panned by critics and content creators, and then I've watched the film and I've been like, you know what? I switched off my brain and watched that film and I kind of had fun, right? You know?
What are you saying? I don't think it's filler, by the way. I don't think it's filler, but like, damn. Overflowing palette minigame is coming back, so I think it's peak. Hell yeah, brother. Hell
I do like that
fucking
minigame,
yeah,
though. I do like that minigame, though. I do.
Yeah, what's up, Nato?
I think they need to advance them and make them a little bit more complex, but I do like them.
Nicholas Light is a definition of like a tourist, but that's like so okay.
You were right, that one guy. You're right. A ton of people saw that the live streams were on the same day and decided it meant that they needed their stream to win. Facts. You're so fucking right. You're so fucking right there. It was right because they were on the same day. That it had to be that we were versus Genshin again. Same day. Not only have we got to compare the games there, we've got to compare the stream, which again I'm fine for in the sake of content, right? If you're just taking it lightheartedly, but like people don't, do they? And I'm not saying the content creators shouldn't do that. It's more the community I'm kind of ragging on, really, if I'm honest, because at the end of the day, content creators can make money out of this stuff, right? And I never judge somebody doing something like that for money because they're not robbing a bank. They're not fucking beating somebody up. You might say, oh, it's adding negativity to the space. But the great thing about YouTube, just like a game, if it's got a bad patch, you don't play it. You know, if you don't like a content creator, just don't watch them, you know? You just don't have to watch them. So, like, it's more the community that I'm like, why are you, what dog have you in this fight have you got? You know what I mean? You ain't got one in there. He's making money, so I get it. She's making money. They're making money. You're just getting angry in your bedroom. And just go play the game and stop getting angry about it.
I love that for him. I love that he's excited to do his quest and for him to play it because he fucking loves the Woo quest. So I'm very happy that he's like got more peak to experience. You know? Like, good for him. I'm glad he's found like a gacha anime game that he likes. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being a tourist, by the way. Like, I consider myself to be a tourist.
Oh, don't
like,
tell me about that though, Dagger. I haven't
know?
seen it yet.
So, like,
I haven't seen it
who
yet.
cares? It's not like an insult. Actually, I think if you're a tourist that
But
plays
you're right,
gacha
you're right.
games that's like based, that means you have a fucking life. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're someone who, like, this is your everything, I'm kind of concerned, but if you're a tourist for gacha games...
It's the issue of other people needing to convince other people to not like... Yeah, exactly, yeah, you're right there as well, the meme. It's like the meme of the people in that party, right, the person in the corner. You know what I mean? Or that meme of, like, which is the meme now? Where it's like where they come over to tell them and they obviously just like, yeah, cool, whatever, and they carry on having fun. That's kind of what it feels like sometimes, doesn't he? As where you got a bunch of people over here having fun. It's one thing critiquing the game, but it's like you say, it's that need to tell them you should stop doing that. But I'm having fun. Yeah, but you'd have more fun over here. Nah, cool, bro. All right, then, you fucking retard. You know? Oh, okay, bro. Cool.
Kind of how it should be. Like, thank you for telling me you have a fucking life.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinets, Captain Cabinet.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Again, it's just very reminiscent of the, a lot of the accusations that have been thrown at the Huyo community, and fair accusations, because let's be honest, there's a lot of crazy people in the Huyo community. There's also a lot of fucking nutters in the Wuthering Waves community. Genshin has its fair share, so does Wuthering Waves. Genshin just dwarfs Wuthering Waves, so of course it's going to be a little bit louder, right? It's going to be a little bit louder. But yeah. I kind of just wanted to touch on that, right? I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy kind of shitting on the Woo community sometimes. The dickheads, let me just get that straight. I know people will take that as like, oh, I'm not talking about the normal people, right, who just like enjoy the game and have a laugh and even make critiques of other people's critiques. Totally cool. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I think I just get frustrated with the Woo scene as well. Because like people go, nah, that ain't happening. And then when it's proved, it's like, yeah, but that's because there's reasons, right? It's just like, I guess that's why it frustrates me a little bit. I say frustrates me. It doesn't really. I don't give a fuck, if I'm honest. But yeah, I just thought I just thought I'd touch on it, guys. I just thought I'd touch on it. We had. I kind of should have done it the other way around. Cleanse that with the fucking concert, right? But here you go. I added that in at the end. We was got that the 2 hour energy. Quit having fun, right? Just wait until the human community starts going on the offensive against all the other gachas with millions of horsepower. All right then, guys. My throat's getting a little bit sore now. I'm not gonna lie. It's held out well today though. I am gonna call it there. I have had a blast today. I hope you guys enjoyed as well because I thought it was amazing. The concert was amazing. Sorry to finish it off on I guess that, but I didn't really have anything else to check out really. If I'm honest, I'm not gonna lie. So I thought we'd finish it off on having a little look at that. But guys, the throat goat is resting, you know. Fucking hell. I do appreciate you guys. You're absolute legends. I really enjoyed it. Again, I might do like an offline watch with Rosie. Try and get her actually in, right? On camera if she will. She might not. And then maybe upload some parts of it, yeah? Some parts of it. Yeah, we might upload some clips from the actual concert stream actually and put together in a video. If you guys want to check that out, you can. But yeah, guys, appreciate you, man. I've had an absolute blast today. The concert was amazing. It was really good. It was better than 2024. But 2024 was amazing as well. But I will see you tomorrow for some actual Arknights. We're going to check out the event because I haven't played any of it yet. I'm looking forward to that. And then maybe Friday, IS or Chapter 7, depending on my throat, right? Depending on my throat. So I'll see you all later, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. All right? Yeah.